We are live. I think. So let's just open YouTube on my phone so I can actually see the chat, even though none of these fuckers ever talk.
No, you got 2 watching apparently already.
Hang on, I gotta turn the volume off on my phone. Oh shit. 3 viewers. That's
Turn
like the
down
most
your
we've ever
graphics!
had.
What? We're actually
4.
building a
What the fuck? What's
Wait,
going
what?
on here?
No, that can't be real. My god. We got people watching?
Oh fuck, it just went down to 2. God damn it. Fuck.
I didn't tell him to fuck off.
It's back to 1. Okay, fuck it. Just gonna pretend these people don't exist. Alright.
Yes, ignore your fan base.
Fan base, sure, that's what we're calling these people. Anyways.
Yeah.
Here's what
we're
I
ready
think
to
happened.
finish the fight.
What I'm thinking happened is they were just looking at going, I wonder what's gonna happen. And then as soon as I started talking, they went, oh. As if I don't have the other 3 live streams still up on the channel.
Oh, you got 3 live streams?
Well, I've got when we played Splinter Cell Blacklist, and when we played
Warhammer.
Yeah, no Warhammer. It didn't say. I might have deleted it, but it doesn't have the one when we tried to play Far Cry 5.
Yeah, I remember because you left that on, I think, by accident.
Well, no, my computer just straight crashed. But it does have the last time we played Halo.
See, I'm thinking about doing some streaming myself, but I just don't know the quality. And a lot of people around me, they're like, "Oh yeah, you should stream," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm streaming. I'll watch it later." I'm like, "Okay," so I think I'm just what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do live stream. I'm just gonna do pre-recorded streams, so that way I can edit it and control. And it's mostly just probably gonna be me because I tried it, and it's just hard to keep it entertaining for so long, especially if you don't have someone to talk to, and if it's just you.
Oh, for sure.
It gets really difficult.
Oh, you want to hear something hilarious? So the only one of these streams I've ever actually recorded on my own computer was the Warhammer one. And remember how I told you I forgot to stop the recording until the next morning?
Yes.
I just went into my computer to see how long. It's nearly an 8 gig file. It is 19 hours, 19 minutes, and 20 seconds long.
So you nearly played for a whole day.
Well, here's the thing. There's the 4 hours we played. Or no, there's the hour and 12 minutes that we played. Mm-hmm. And then there's all of the shit before I actually hit live on YouTube, which is a few hours, I think. So we were fucking around for quite a while trying to get that shit working. And then there's just fucking 10 hours at least of just nothing but whatever noises happened in this room.
Whatever noises happened.
Because I don't remember. You were still working at that one place. I think you had to cut out so you could go into work the next day. And I think I fucked around on my Xbox or something for a couple hours, so there might be Xbox sound effects. I have not had the time to go and look at what's in this video. I feel like I should, but at the same time, that's going to be a 3-day project. And I go back to work probably Wednesday night,
farting while you sleep.
I don't know if I have the time to deal with that.
I just want to know what was on screen. Just what this your computer desktop was it?
No, because I have to do it on my laptop. So what's going to be the video aspect is a blank screen. It's just gonna be black.
Paranormal Activity.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Time to go through the bullshit zone. I mean the library.
Yeah, I don't know if kids know what that is anymore. That's the thing, I keep forgetting about public libraries. like public libraries now, from what I hear, they're starting to be like video stores. You rent movies and games.
Oh yeah, plenty of libraries let you rent like audiobooks and movies.
And I'm thinking to myself, really? They're just like Blockbuster?
Right, but they're publicly funded blockbusters.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. It actually, makes the library interesting, but it's just kind of sad where it's like, "Ooh, would you like a book? No, I don't read. Unless the book talks to me, I don't read. Like, that's the funny thing. I was playing Final Fantasy VIII, which I'm sure you've seen.
Yeah, I've noticed that coming up on Steam every now and again.
Because it's one of those things where it's a game I played growing up, and I never finished it. I don't know if you've ever had that, where it's a game
Diablo
you
2?
remember enjoying. Yeah. It's a game you grew up with, you played it, and every time you try to play it, you just get far enough or to a stopping point and say, okay, I'm taking a break. And then you step away from it, and by the time you come back, you're like, what the fuck was I doing? And then you just start over again. What is this?
I turned on competitive scoring.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna time us, and it's gonna do points based on kills and shit.
Okay, I didn't know if it's like, okay, I just want to make sure you're not slacking off on me. You put in the work.
No, I just thought it might be a little more interesting for the audience to see which of us has the bigger cock.
Oh, yes. Swing it. 1v1 me, bro. On Rust, come on. Knife fight.
Man, I bet if we looked hard enough on Forge when somebody has made Rust, there's no way it's not on there.
I am the bigger cock. I am the champion.
Oh, fuck.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Don't die, please.
Eat it! Eat it!
I said
will
don't
win.
die.
I will accumulate all the points. I can't die. I'm too awesome. I'm MLG, baby. MLG.
What? Why is it calling you Kazwiz?
It says rival, but that is not my name. My name is not Kazwiz.
That's fucking weird. Wait, is that like your Xbox Live gamer tag?
No, my gamer tag is the same as my Steam gamer tag. I'm SD Dog.
What the
across the
actual
board.
fuck? What's going on?
I don't know. Do you know a Kazwiz? I don't know a Kazwiz.
Oh.
Maybe that's like a speed runner.
I have no idea.
Oh shit.
Please tell me you're still alive.
Nope.
Yes, you are.
But you're not! I am the champion! I will
Really?
win! Oh shit. Gotta make it interesting for the audience. All one of them.
That's probably just fucking me watching on my phone so I can keep an eye on the chat.
Well, I gotta make it interesting for you!
You say that like I fucking go back and watch these.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Yes, the chat that no one cares to chat.
Okay. Fuck, I don't know.
The energy field above us contains the index. We must get up there.
You got your graphics up or turned down?
I have my graphics turned all the way down at all times. Actually, I don't know. I haven't gone through the settings. It looks pretty solid. I'd probably have them set to medium or something.
You probably want to max out the field of view, if anything. Because when I did that, the grass stopped popping up. It loaded it all at once, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. it stopped being like an original Xbox game for a second.
But that's the whole point of the stream, going back to 2001, when consoles were shitboxes.
Oh yeah, well I'm talking about like when you play Far Cry on the Xbox and you see the grass like 10 inches in front of you growing as you walk. Yeah, I'm talking about that.
You know, I haven't noticed that.
Well, because we never really looked for it. We never thought about it until we actually think about how limiting it was back in its heyday. It never bothered us, and that's the funny thing. Like, when I started playing Final Fantasy VIII, I'm not playing the remastered version. I'm playing the old school original.
Nice.
Because that's just what I own on PC. And the remastered version I hear is just complete, a complete shit show. That all they did was remodel the textures, but everything is the same. So it was as if nothing different about it happened. And I started reading, and I don't know if you ever played an old school PS1 RPG.
Not really.
But I'm sure you played a game where it was just a bunch of text boxes.
Oh yeah. That's the hilarious thing about the PlayStation 2 for me, just because a lot of the games that we had were Sonic the Hedgehog games. They were like the early 3D ones, so instead of having cutscenes, they just did text crawls interrupting the gameplay.
Really?
Yeah,
that's a bit contradicting to a Hedgehog that's supposed to go fast.
Oh, totally. And like the only one I can remember that didn't suck was what was the name of that one? Oh god, I can't fucking remember.
Was it the one where it was like a Sonic collection of like Mega Plus or something? That was the one that people played a lot.
I don't know. It was
it a 3D Sonic?
It was a 3D game. The first time I played it was at a buddy's house on, I believe, the GameCube. That's what we played it on. But like you could play missions as Sonic. There was other missions as Tails. I think you could play a couple
Sonic
missions.
Heroes?
Not Sonic Heroes, I don't think. I don't know, man. I'm not a Sonic fanboy.
I never was. The only Sonic I really
denial.
Brother, help me!
But in all seriousness, for the thing is, like on PlayStation, the kinds of games that I was playing were games like fucking Mortal Kombat and Soul Blade. Like I played fighting games. I had the original PlayStation with the port of fucking Time Crisis, the arcade game.
I still got that. And Project Titan.
Yeah, shit out of that. Although I did also play, let's see, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh game that I played on the PlayStation. But it was like the most ridiculous concept because it was a hybrid of Yu-Gi-Oh and chess, and all of the main characters were taking on the personas of historical figures from the War of Roses in England.
Yes, you're talking about Duel of the Rose, where it was like a tactics game. Yeah, I had that. I hated it. I remember hating it, but I'm sure if I go back, I probably would enjoy it. Because as a kid, I just wanted a Yu-Gi-Oh game, and I was excited for it. But when I learned it didn't play like Yu-Gi-Oh, I didn't like it.
Yeah. Well, like when I was a kid, I don't remember what it was called, but okay, we're both dead.
Oh shit!
You just got fucking executed by a flip of the shotgun.
Yeah, hit me in the back.
I had this one on my Game Boy Advance, and it had the best feature I have ever seen in a video game based off a trading card game. It had a code section. Instead of cheat codes, it let you enter in the codes of cards you had the physical copy of.
Oh yeah, they did that.
But it was like up to date with what the newest thing was at the time. So all these cards that I had that were absolute bullshit, I was able to enter into the game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I had... See, this was around the time that, let's see, when did Spider-Man 2 come out in the theaters?
I want to say, Spider-Man 2 itself, I want to say that was 2004? 2004. Maybe?
Okay, because that was the same year the Yu-Gi-Oh movie came out, and I know that because I went with a friend to the drive-in theater for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Spider-Man 2 double feature.
What the? That's an odd-ass combo.
Oh, here's the best part. So one of the promos was that they were handing out rare cards, but you were only supposed to get one per person. Or no, it was one per kid's ticket, right?
There was a drive-in theater back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Well, were you still in Oklahoma? Or
No, this was in Washington.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I say that, but there's the only theater in the town I live in, which is a town of 11,000 people, is a drive-in theater.
That must have been kind of cool.
Oh, it was awesome, but the best part is because nobody would go to the drive-in theater to see this movie. Like, we didn't go opening weekend, we went like 2 weeks after.
Ah, shit.
And so, when we went, they had like a surplus of these cards that they're supposed to hand out with the kids' tickets. So it was a promotion that the studio was doing. And so, me and there's 4 different cards. There's like one that at first glance is a shitty card, but if you actually understand what its effect is, it's overpowered as shit. And then the like 3 obviously overpowered cards that were heavily featured in the movie. And so
I think it was the god cards. There was like 3 dragons or something. I remember it was like the Egyptian god cards.
Well, no, because those were the unrelenting cheese in the anime. In the movie, the idea was what's his name? The dude who owned the company, who was like the main antagonist throughout the entire series.
Was
Kaiba.
it Pegasus or Kaiba?
Yeah, Kaiba went to Pegasus and demanded he give him the card that could beat the Egyptian god cards.
Oh.
And so, he like challenged it. Pegasus says, "I tell you what, if you could beat me in a duel, I'll give it to you." And he doesn't realize what one of the cards that Kaiba's got is. And also he doesn't have the Millennium Eye anymore, so now he's one-eyed. Which is utterly hilarious because Kaiba fucking curb stomps him. And as it turns out, an evil spirit, because of course there is, fucking magicked another card that could beat the Egyptian god cards, but if you use it, it starts a fucking demonic ritual.
What the fuck?
And so there's this scene where after he beats Pegasus, he goes and takes both of the cards. Oh shit, my game just froze.
Yeah, mine did too. Connection lost. You will be disconnected. Oh, nope.
Oh fuck, I just got a fatal error. Okay.
Oh, okay. It's weird. I'm still able to move and look around, but I'm stuck in the reloading pose.
My shit's just frozen. I can move the mouse. Oh fuck, it's gone. Hang on.
Connection interrupted. Game session was interrupted.
Okay, we're just gonna... Oh fuck, it still registers it is running on Steam. That's bad. Technical difficulties, folks. Let me just try and get this game running again.
It says you got 1 watching, or 2 watching.
Fucking 18 minutes in and it's already failed. God damn it. Hang on, I'm gonna close Steam and then open it back up, see if that doesn't help anything. Fuck. Alright, let's just open up Task Manager. Because for some reason it thinks that Halo is still running. Okay. Okay, Discord, OBS, Google, Steam, and Task Manager. Those are the only things running. So, let's hit stop, see if that helps it understand what's going on. Is there a way to, pause the stream on YouTube?
I don't know about that.
Because I know that's a feature in other things, because I've streamed on Mixer before, because that's the built-in one on Xbox. Literally all you do is hit the home button, go to the Mixer tab, and hit broadcast.
Yeah, because I got to learn how to do some OBS stuff myself. because my friend and I we want to live stream Resident Evil 5, and I need at least one person on the watching end so I can fuck about with some of the settings to work out the
Right.
technical difficulties and kinks. Because one thing is I don't know how you do it. I don't know if it's like through in-game chat or like you have it recording the Discord chat of my voice coming through.
So all that I do is I just have it set to
Record all PC audio.
I just have it set for default,
Oh, okay.
which I guess is all of it. So anything that's generating sound on this computer, OBS picks it up. Like I'm sure I could go through and be more selective about it, but yeah, for the input and output capture, just have it set to default.
Okay. Because there's some things that I would like to record. I mean, I've been wanting to do a lot of shit, but the problem is I can't find people that have the time to do it. Like one of the things that we've been trying to do, my friends and I, we've been trying to do that video game review show roundtable discussion, and it's just
Right.
very hard for all of us to get together and do this, because it's what we're trying to do is play multiplayer games all in the same room in a consecutive series of nights, right?
Right.
So we can all experience the same thing, record all the footage, so we can have a formal discussion. But by the time we sit down, we're like, "What the hell happened in the game?" So it's been a interesting filming process. I mean, we actually got stuff recorded. We got gameplay recorded, like Alien Hominim's one of them. We got a couple of.
I remember that was a flash game on mofunzone.com.
Yeah, it's actually really fun.
It must be if it became a fucking Xbox game.
It's weird that you don't see it re-released for like a PS4 or like they did with Castle Crashers, because I think it would do well. And then, of course, our main thing is that we're looking for like really crappy multiplayer games nobody thinks of,
Right.
like PBR Out of the Chute. Do you know what that is?
Did they seriously make fucking video games off of PBR?
Yes. I have it
Of
for the
course they
PS2.
did. Of fucking course they did. Why am I
And we
asking
played
stupid
it.
questions?
We played it one night, and we're like, "What the fuck?" And that's the thing about the PS2. It was just anything goes in that system.
All right.
And the thing is, that system's now 20 years old, and I feel old because they just celebrated the 20th anniversary, and I'm like, no, it was just yesterday. Stop it.
Oh, dude, I saw the funniest thing. I don't know if it was faked or not, but Sony put out a tweet about it being the 20th anniversary of the PlayStation 2, and then Microsoft's official Xbox Twitter posted, "Congrats on 20 years," and then the response was, "Fuck off, nerd." And I'm certain that that's a fucking Photoshop, but I want that to be real, because having the fucking rivalry between Sony and Microsoft, specifically PlayStation and Xbox, be at the same level of pettiness as a fucking Xbox fanboy and a PlayStation fanboy, because that's the best shit ever.
It is, but I'm pretty sure that's fake.
I have no doubt, but whoever made it is good at photoshopping tweets.
Because that's just beautiful, though. That's funny. Fuck off, nerd.
Well, it's especially funny when you remember there's that picture that somebody posted of, like, there was event staff at, I think, E3 6 or 7 years ago, and, like, one of them was working for Xbox. They had, like, an Xbox shirt, and then his girlfriend was wearing his girlfriend was Xbox. She had, like, a Leatherman jacket, but it was in the Xbox colors, so the torso part's green. It's got the fucking 360 era Xbox logo on the back.
Damn.
But then he's wearing a PlayStation 3 shirt. And Twitter treated it like a Romeo and Juliet situation, but without.
I think I've
murdering.
seen that.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody's seen that by now. It's fucking classic.
Yeah.
Okay. Halo is back up on my computer. Oh, fuck.
Halo is back up. Oh, fuck.
The audio just went more crackly than a tech priest. Hang on. Okay.
I'm amazed that they had like all the scuffing scratch details on Master Chief's suit. It's like ridiculous.
Okay. The sound is back to normal. Mostly. Now the only audio errors come from lag.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's try this again. This time let's maybe at least pretend we know what we're doing. Alright. Library. Set that to competitive score. I'm gonna use the classic audio, but I'm gonna use the new graphics.
Oh yeah, I love the fact that you
Heroic.
have that option.
I won't do any of the skulls. Now. Ready to launch. Just need to. Alright. Invite sent.
I forgot. I also have Wolfenstein with the Buddy Pass, the Youngblood. I don't know if I told. I think I told you that.
Yeah. Honestly, the only problem I really have with the game is that it doesn't have as in-depth a story. Because I feel like they could have done that. And then also it's got super, super grindy combat. It reminds me of fucking 2017 Destiny.
Yeah. I think they have like a massive update. I'm not sure. I honestly have not played any more than what we have played at QuakeCon when that game came out.
That's
Literally.
awesome.
Because the funny thing is, so I don't know if you've heard of this YouTube channel called Master Turkey. It's a guy that literally just emulates a bunch of shit for the Switch, and it's pretty damn impressive. I actually know the guy. I don't know him, but I met him at QuakeCon,
Right.
and I am friends with him. He just last time I met with him, he passed 1,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel.
Oh, nice.
And
He knows what he's doing. We should get him on. Have a
yeah,
third.
we should. Yeah, we should. Actually, let's see if he's on. Let's see. Sometimes he's on. I did get. We should probably see him around Doom because I did give him Doom Eternal. And,
Oh, nice.
In return, he actually gifted me Cyberpunk 2077. And I'm like, holy shit.
Awesome.
But the thing is, I was trying to get him back because he gifted me Wolfenstein Youngblood.
Oh. Yeah, I decided to pick up the deluxe edition of Doom Eternal on Steam because the thought just occurred to me. The game is gonna officially release at midnight Eastern time on March 20th, which for my time is gonna be 11 p.m. on the 19th.
Mm-hmm.
But I ordered the collector's edition, so it's not gonna get here till the 20th, I think. I'm not 100% sure. The website does not make it clear.
No, it does not. But I didn't want to take
the
the
way
risk.
that it's worded, it almost sounds like it's not gonna leave to come to my house until the 20th.
We must collect the index before we can
Which
activate the
is-
installation.
That...
Good God, the lag.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
fuck.
Jesus.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Wow.
This is...
Um,
what the fuck is going on? Okay.
2001 indeed.
Alright. I'm gonna end this right quick, because Jesus Christ.
What the hell? Wait a minute. I need to
What
check
the f-
something.
Okay. Something's not right here. I don't
No,
remember
I-
turning on any skulls. Why the fuck did it... Never
I
mind.
can't tell if that's you or me lagging.
I'm just gonna go and turn my graphics all the way down.
No, I'm fully green. My connection is solid. I am a caucus.
Oh my god. the graphics settings are. This is unique. I've never seen this on a PC game before. And granted, this is a console port, but still. For graphics settings, it just says graphics quality, and it's got. It's the same kind of tab system as all the other settings. So, original, enhanced, performance. Okay, performance. There we go. Let's set it to that. And I just have to find the save button. Let's see. Field of view 78. Vehicle field of view 78. Yeah, fuck it, we'll leave that alone.
Okay, let's see. Show the wide and third person camera field of view, field on vehicle. 120. Field of view. 120. Max it out. I want all that. Frame rate 60. Keep it 60. Graphics quality enhance. Original performance. What is performance?
Performance is like
okay.
maximum frame rate as opposed to maximum resolution. See, I'm used to it just being like low, medium, high, ultra high. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I got it for enhanced. The quality of graphics is increased for maximum quality.
Well, nobody else is gonna see that, so you have fun with that.
It's max. I will see it. That's all that matters. Save these settings, yes.
Alright, I guess I should invite you again.
So what is my player ID? Oh, yeah. Let me create my cool player ID.
Player ID. What?
Alright. I'll fuck with that later.
Did you get the invite, or...?
Yeah, it says joining player. It's taking a while to load up. Connection failed. Your game session has to help. Please try again.
Oh, fuck. Well... Just to say something when you actually get connected, I'm gonna look up and see if there's a way to actually play online with older games that don't have their online services anymore. Like if there's a way to bullshit a LAN connection over the internet, like fool the game into thinking you're on LAN. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because I would love to play Diablo 2 with somebody instead of always playing by myself.
Like I said, I got Diablo 2. The disc. Shouldn't it work over Battle.net like normal?
I don't know if they still support it on the Battle.net is the thing.
I would have to reinstall it and find out.
Probably won't take that long. I think
Oh
it's
no,
like
it probably take like a second.
2 gig download, if that.
I think it's less than a gig. Hold on, let me get it real quick.
Oh, do you have the Lord of Destruction expansion?
Do I have the what?
The expansion, Lord of Destruction.
Yeah, I got the battle chest. I got the battle chest that actually comes
Nice.
with Diablo 1. That was the one I told you I bought in a pawn shop for $1.
That's right.
Yes, I got everything. Give me a second. Let me exit out of this. Let me boot up Lazard. The Chinese loving fucks that have a difficult esport moment and a difficult reforge. As I can't wait for Diablo 2 reforge. You know, that's gonna be good. I also have Diablo 3.
Yeah, I have Diablo 3. I actually have decent characters on there because Diablo 3 was a lot easier than Diablo 2. And I don't know if it was that they actually just straight up made it easier, or if it was just more intuitive, and so it was easier to get it. Which sounds kind of ridiculous for a game where your main action is left mouse click.
Well, that's
Right
why
click.
everyone calls it click 3.
Right.
And this is click 2. And then I have click 1. I even got the little mini guide that comes with it. I remember these came with like teeny strategy guides. Except the first one. The first one comes like in this big strategy guide. Now I can't get fucking Blizzard to open.
Okay. So, according to a Polygon article back in 2016, it says they aren't done supporting and updating Diablo 2. I need something a little more recent. Okay, here we go. Something from the Blizzard forums. Just back in November. What? Oh, fuck. Okay, so apparently Battle.net does still work for Diablo 2, but it sounds like a bunch of people were IP banned for various reasons.
Really?
Yes. Because there's people who, for seemingly no reason, are having problems.
Well, I don't get IP bans. IP ban just for Diablo or like their Blizzard account?
I would imagine it's for Blizzard.
Yeah, no, I got too many games I own on this thing. I got StarCraft and fucking Call of Duty.
Well,
now you want to boot up.
you got the invite, right? It's just not.
Oh, you mean for Halo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, home stuff. I was booting up Blizzard.
Hang on, let me send you a new one.
Let me boot
Oh,
up Halo.
you just got into the game. Okay.
Yeah, because you were talking about Diablo 2, and I'm like, well, let me find out. Let me see.
Professional streamers, folks.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't know. I thought you were like trying to switch games on me. I'm like,
No, I was honestly just curious. I figured, well, since he's got it played on that shit to work, I'll check on this while he's getting in.
Whoops. No, I thought you were switching. So, I don't know. Let's find out how Diablo works. I'll boot it up, I guess. And I had no idea you were waiting. Oops, I fucked that up.
Oh.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
Let me turn off the lights now. Put my box back. Now I gotta get up and walk all the way back.
Fuck, that burnt. Let's wash down that Dayquil with some Jim Beam, like a real adult.
Alright, I'm back. Now I'm secluded in darkness the way I like it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm ready for the Black Parade every day. I still sing My Chemical Romance songs, and I scream at teenagers saying, "You don't know what that song means, you little shit."
Oh, man.
That was my generation.
Dude, I can't wait to be in an old fucking wheelchair at the old folks' home.
You remember
There's
comedian
gonna be
Nick
a
Swart?
fucking... There's gonna be, like, this relic of an OG Xbox, and there's gonna be a bunch of old dudes swearing and saying racially insensitive things.
You bunch of Nintendo fuckers!
Oh man, that one's just great because that can be used in two different ways. Since
Yes, I know.
Nintendo's from Japan.
Our neighbor is actually from the old Klansman era.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, and my mom, well, she got taken into one of those special places. And they're all nice people, and she was kind of she was kind of surprised, and she bought
Okay.
some, she bought some stuff and whatnot. And the thing is, I told your story to my dad. My dad told the story to the neighbors, and now everyone's using Nintendo.
That's fucked up. What have I
Yes.
done?
you started a revolution, a Nintendo revolution.
What the fuck?
Oh, you lagging?
I don't know.
Because it's running
I've
smooth
put
on my
like
end.
6 or 7 rounds in that fucking, in one of those carriers, and it just didn't react.
Okay, so I have a new rival, Super Iron Fist.
Yeah, so do I, and he's got fucking almost 250,000 points. I think it's just randomly putting our scores up against other players. Oh shit, my bad.
Like an arcade.
See, the only problem with that is with gamer tags, you have to have like a relatively unique name, which means that
Green Day 420XX.
well, no, it means that you can't just have the top score always held by somebody who goes by the name Ass, because that's no longer an appropriate name.
No, if you put dollar signs, I think they even figure that out.
Oh yeah. And it's funny because they're starting to add multiple languages. Like, I was playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and I decided to make a class that was as Russian as it gets, so it had the 2 Russian assault rifles that are in the game. And I tried to call it Sukhabnit. And when it wouldn't let me do that, I was like, okay, I'll just use one of those words. And each time it said, name not allowed for including offensive language. It's like, motherfucker.
What's funny is in Monster Hunter on the PlayStation 4, I actually named, because you get a cat creature that's like a helper. He's called the Palico.
Uh-huh.
And I made him look like Garfield, but I named him Stupid Shit. Now,
And it
of course,
let you, didn't it?
Well, it wouldn't let me type in stupid shit, but if you type in $H and then the exclamation point and then the lowercase capital T, it actually accepts it.
That's hilarious.
So,
It really just depends on the game whether or not it's going to be okay with Elite Speak or not.
well, the funny thing is, in Monster Hunter 3 for the original Wii, a lot of people started buying that stupid mounted microphone because Animal Crossing, when it came out on the Wii, it was one of the few games that actually allowed a mic, but it wasn't like a traditional mic because, Nintendo can't do anything normal.
Of course not.
So you didn't have a headset. You had like this camera-mounted bullshit. It was like mounting a camera, but it was just on a microphone. So you didn't have a headset like normal. And a lot of people ended up buying that because when people were trying to type to others in Monster Hunter, it actually censored the word after for some reason.
What?
And nobody knew why. And even people in Monster Hunter were like, yeah, we don't know why either, but nobody really cares enough, so yeah, we're not going to fix it.
Oh, fuck, I'm dead.
Yeah, it was one of those problems where they're like, not enough people.
Did you... So, sorry to interrupt, just... When I died, I heard Guilty Spark say, oh, how unfortunate. Sounding like he was doing an impression of fucking Eeyore.
Oh, shotgun. There it is, yes. Jupiter. Oh, hell no, you ain't going to take me out. I'll take you out.
God damn it. Okay, I'm back.
Right. But yeah, people, they try to get a way around it, so they type A and then space stir. So you would hear at, so people would type saying, "Hey, what are you at stir?" So it just made you sound retarded. But Nintendo sold a lot of little speakers just for that one game. Some people bought Animal Crossing just for that.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, that's a fun retail history. You know, the funny thing is, like, after I played Halo the other night with you, I forgot how much I loved Halo. It's like one of those things where it's like,
Wait,
oh
what?
man. Well, because when you play a game by yourself, that's
you mean you remember how much you loved Halo?
yeah.
Because you said you forgot. I'm like, wait, you forgot you liked the game after you played? What?
No. Like, it's been so long since I played it with others. Because it's one of those things where you try to get somebody to play a game that you enjoy because you're hoping that they would, you know, get interested. And then you can kind of like replay it and go through it again, but this time with the enjoyment of someone else.
Oh, for sure.
And then they're like, it's, you know, I'm going to go play Smash. I'd rather do that, and then you're like, I'm not into it, but it's one of those things where you ever had a game that you don't like, but everyone and their mother fucking likes,
Yeah.
and you play it not because you like it, but because you do it to share something with, you know, your friends, and and it gets to the point where when you're trying to share something with them, they don't put in the same courtesy of trying to put in effort
Watch
into
out.
liking it.
Fuck, my bad.
No, you're good.
I did not mean to hit you with the grenade.
I wasn't paying attention. It was my fault. It's one of those things where it's like, I would love to play Halo. The only person that I know that shooters, he doesn't play Halo. He's like, I'm more of a Gears of War guy, and I mean, Gears of War is not a bad shooter. I just don't really care for the story like that. It's just wasn't really all that interesting to me. I mean, I'll play it. I'll go through it. It's got some, you know, good gritty action, but
I mean, what's not to love about a game in which your standard weapon is an assault rifle with a chainsaw on it?
I still say Warhammer Space Marine, which I gotta go back and finish.
Well, that's a little bit different. It's not a bayonet, it's just a straight up fucking sword.
I
With a
fucking
chainsaw
love it
blade.
though. Like when you're switching between that combat, especially if you play it on hard difficulty, and you're fighting those hordes and you actually beat the shit out of them, it feels good. And the fact that they're all like noble and royal about it, because no one's like, Dom, what's going on? Come on, bro, I got this, baby. Like, that's the thing. Gears of War is like a frat house.
I mean, have you seen one of the devs? He looks like fucking Marcus Phoenix. He's got those arms,
Yeah.
which is utterly hilarious.
I don't know about the
He does
new
not
devs.
look like the kind of guy who would be one of the devs. He looks like the kind of guy who would pick on other adults for playing that kind of game. He's one of the dudes who fucking made it. It's like,
I know,
he just inserted
Cliff
himself
Bleszinski.
as a character. Okay.
I remember
That's
the Cliff
fucking
Bleszinski
awesome.
days.
Did you see the fucking Flash Gets animation about Gears 5?
Yes. It's like, all right, Tom, finally, you got a beard. The coalition's back on track. I'm gonna go get my stuff. Dad, the story's about Kate. What? No offense, James. Excuse the pun, but I think this franchise has lost its spirit.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
your
left
black
out the
guy
part for
doesn't
the
even
audience.
go woo.
You left out the part for the audience where he blows his brains out with a bolt talk, and then his ghost climbs out of his dead body.
Oh yeah.
Which is
But my
why
favorite-
it's a
my favorite
pun
line
that
of
he says,
quote-
I think that the Gears franchise has lost its spirit because he is now a ghost.
The security doors have sealed down.
My favorite part though is when he says, "Your black guy doesn't even go. Whoop. Are you even really black?" And he just kind of looks and questions himself. Like he doesn't say anything. He just kind of like questioning, like, "Am
Just
I?"
like- Well, he looks down, so it almost makes me think of like the Indian dude who changed up his hairstyle and changed his name from an Indian name to a black name so he could get in a fucking an ethnic scholarship to college here in America.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't remember where in India this guy was from, but he was especially dark. So what he did was
Puzzling.
he shaved his head bald,
To combat the virus, despite the containment protocols.
and he didn't smile as wide as he normally did, and that was enough to convince the admissions office that he was black. That and changing his name to something like Devontae Williams or some shit.
Wow. That's just too funny.
The club must not
The
see
shit
the
people
intelligence.
do to exploit a
You
system.
can see how the pilot's been The small creatures carry spores that aren't supposed to be taken. Then produces spores that can pass the drug to others. Yes. As long as it goes through the
What's really funny is that there's like a movie from the 80s where this white kid does the same thing.
Oh,
except like,
Soul Man.
yeah, except I think
Mom?
all that he did to change was he darkened his skin and changed his hair to an afro. And that was
Yeah, he
literally all
basically had
changed
blackface.
himself. Because he went blackface under his real name to get a black scholarship to college. Because his grades weren't good enough for an academic scholarship and he wasn't rich enough.
I remember the trailer. He's like, "Mom, Dad, I'm black." Soul Man coming in theaters this summer. Dun, dun. Yo, brother, what's going on?
That reminds me of that one episode of fucking Jerry Springer where there's like a black dude and a white chick dating and he's never like actually said anything about it, so then just on the show and it's not like she's blind or anything either. And she's like, "What the fuck? You're black? Why didn't you tell me?" It's like,
Wait, what?
It's like, I shit you not, the dude just kind of looks at her and says, kinda thought it was obvious. And I mean, dude's got a point.
It's like that Dave Chappelle skit where he was like the white supremacist, but he was black.
Yeah, but he was blind too, so he didn't realize that.
Oh my god.
Like one of the whole main things was that there was this one time where his fellow Klansmen wanted him to finally take the hood off so they could look at him.
This way.
And and then everybody realized he's black. And so he divorced his wife.
Still
Because
funny.
he was married to a white woman. It's like the funniest shit ever. And then
It's still the best.
they
shit.
fucking brought him back for this for Dave Chappelle's Saturday Night Live appearance. And he's
Did they?
according, yeah, he's got the line, according to the internet, not if I put on this. He puts on a fucking MAGA hat. You're in Trump's America now, and then the fucking stereotypical white guy that Dave Chappelle would do said, "Goddamn right." Because like, Dave Chappelle's stereotypical white dude character was like the kind of guy who he like pretends to not be racist in public, but he actually is a genuine racist. Are you dead?
No, I'm here.
Oh. Oh, you're just way back there. Okay, I was trying to figure out why you weren't showing up on the motion tracker.
Oh no, because I was shooting some enemies back there because they kept popping up. No,
My bad. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh wait, you died too?
Yeah, I fell down one of the fucking holes.
Oh damn, that was like a fast respawn then. Oh, good. I keep my shotgun.
This installation's research facilities are most impressive. Perhaps you have time to see them later.
Shit.
Like Saturday Night Live, I still think one of the funniest skits I've seen was the one with Eddie Murphy and the cake.
Yeah, the one you sent me. That was hilarious.
I couldn't stop laughing. Like that is the best one. Like I was like, wow, Saturday Night Live can be funny. But you gotta wait almost 30 years. It's like, what is that? Are those human teeth? Yes, the teeth are human. It's a Sonic cake. It's on fire and doing devil speak. Did you die?
Yeah. I died
Okay.
before you did.
We must continue. This way, please.
I have the high ground.
Yeah, that doesn't actually work. The high ground is like... That's a useful strategy if, you know, you're talking about a castle. Not so much in a sword fight. Although it is a little bit different when, you know, you can leaf over opponents, so I guess that does kind of make sense, but in a normal sword fight, if you're up higher than your opponent, it's going to be harder for you to shoot, or just shoot. Yeah, you're going to shoot your opponent in a sword fight. God damn it. Stab.
If you have magic, yes. You can shoot rocks at him.
Oh, fuck. Oh no, not this bullshit again. I fell down the goddamn hole again, but I didn't die this time.
Shit.
Hang on. Okay. Like, I can't even see anything but my butt. Okay. Now just run away. Please run away before you die.
I'm trying to.
Fuck. Oh well.
But I was trying to take care of the shotgunner, but I was making sure that freaking popcorn bag didn't blow up. Yeah, we're gonna have the fatal funnel.
Yeah. Oh fuck, they're coming from both directions.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and find one of those archways leading down.
Damn it.
Yeah, something like this. This is what we want to look for.
Where'd you go?
I'm way back here.
And I'm dead.
Yeah, because I want to look for something like this.
Oh, okay, I've respawned.
And I want to funnel them in like this.
Alright, I know what you're talking about. I'm going to try and... Okay.
Yeah, you might want to come inside. You should just like try to shoot over my shoulder. Because if they're coming above us, they're gonna have to come one way, but we're gonna have to find somewhere closer because they're just gonna stay back there.
Okay.
But like that's typically the idea. Whenever they clutter and come from both directions, look for something like that, or just get into a corner. And then pick them off. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna get into a little corner. Yeah, like something like this. That should be our strategy. Because the flood, they tend to overwhelm more than they strategize.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Oh, shit.
These sentinels will supplement your combat system.
Oh, now we get the Sentinels to help us.
Oh, cool.
Combat skill. Your current model only scans
But we can't pick up their guns. That's not until Halo 2.
Yeah.
As disruptive power flow.
Because their lasers are really fucking good. Fuck. Oh, you didn't. Okay, you're still alive.
No. Although one of them did graze me. I thought I was about to die.
Oh, hold on. Come back. What's your health at?
No, it's at full.
Okay.
I'm good this time. Just... Alright.
Alright.
Let's see if this engages a checkpoint.
Elevator. Well, I mean, I remember Halo it had a checkpoint like every 10 feet.
They're gonna attack us on this, aren't they? Yep.
Uh,
Oh yeah, I love how it says, wait, it gets worse. It's almost like they intentionally made this part of the game just fucking suck. But not suck as in made poorly, suck as in... It's going to hurt and you're not going to like it.
Like, this is the equivalent of a sewer level. This is the closest thing you'll ever see Halo have a sewer level. But I can't wait for fucking Halo 2 Anniversary. I will play the shit out of that.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Being able to dual wield shit.
I mean, I'm excited.
Always
to
doing a
go
bunch
do
of
it.
dumb shit with the dual wielding.
Oh, man,
Like I would
love it.
do, where I just dual wield SMGs and just unload whole magazines into elites at point blank range.
I would dual wield an SMG and a plasma pistol, so I would have one that charges and shoot it into an elite, take out a shield, and then just fill him with fucking lead.
See, you're thinking too tactically. Oh, health packs.
Please
You
continue
need
on.
one.
Yeah.
I will rejoin
there
you
you
when
go.
I've completed my task.
I love that you just walk right up to it and use it. You don't have to hold the right bumper to do it.
I think that was Reach?
Yeah, that was in Reach because Halo 2 and 3 did not have health bumpers. God damn it!
No,
I
they
need to
did
use
not.
it. Oh, piece of shit. Okay. Back at
Okay,
full
okay,
health.
but yeah, fatal funnel. There we go. We keep him at bay. Just like that, beautiful checkpoint. Yeah, that's an old trick my dad taught me. Because he actually started to use, like, it was interesting when we played Halo together. He was actually using military tactics, and that's when I learned half of this shit. So I learned all that from him. And he's like, "No, you use military tactics." Him how to play it like a game. He was trying to teach me to play it like he was in the fucking army. So like, this is what we do in the army, and I'm like, okay. And he taught me, like with when you have the Gatling gun to shoot in circles, so you cover the area of the field and things like that. I mean, it's funny when you're teaching it to a 13-year-old.
Man, seeing the way the Flood are attacking the Sentinels because so many of them don't have weapons, it reminds me of playing fucking Fat Kid on Halo 3. Do you
What
remember
was
that? It
what
was
was
a
Fat
custom
Kid?
infected game where the alpha zombie had maximum gravity, maximum overshields, and was immune to headshots. But all of the people that would get infected had minimum gravity and no shields. So basically, if you were the alpha zombie, aka the Fat Kid, you were the slowest piece of shit, but you were virtually indestructible. And then everybody
Okay.
else, it was like you're on some Bruce Lee shit. Like you would jump up, or no, you would jump towards a wall, and then when you hit hit the wall, instead of stopping and coming back down, because your gravity was set to like 10%, you would just continue to travel up in a straight line along the wall.
Like Titanfall.
Kind of.
It's like poor man Titanfall.
But the other thing too was you had an infinite ammo energy sword that you could not swap out for anything. What would happen is about 3/4 of the way through the map. Fuck! I just got straight up hit with a rocket.
I saw that. You fucking ate the rocket.
But no, what would happen is about 3/4 of the way through the game, people would start to drop out, not because they were quitting, but because their game would crash. Because you know how in multiplayer your corpse only stays up for a short amount of time?
Yes.
Well, every time you die, another... The thing is, it was always on small maps that people would play Fat Kid, but they would play with, like, fucking... what was it, 16-on-16 teams or some shit?
So bodies will just be everywhere.
Well, not only that, there would be limited spawns, too. Because it's 2 teams. And so what would end up happening is all of the people that would become fucking regular zombies, if your spawn lined up with a turret anywhere, you were just not gonna get to do anything for a while. And so what would happen is there'd be like 30 corpses of each player that was the fat kid on the zombie team.
Please wait here.
And what would always end up happening is towards the end of the match, people's games would start crashing. And basically, it would determine who would win. Because whichever team lost the most players would always lose. Regardless of whether... The whole thing with Infected is it's still a team-based point game. So, just because you have, you know, less points than... Or just because you haven't... Or, no, just because you kill the fat kid doesn't mean you win. Because he still gets to respawn as the fat kid.
How many respawns does the fat kid get?
I'm pretty sure it was unlimited. Because
oh,
nobody
shit.
really... Oh, hang on. There we go. Is that a grenade? It is. Awesome. Ooh, health pack. You need it?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I don't need it either. I'm still full. Oh yeah, I think we're supposed to go down there.
But I remember, like, I miss Halo 3 so much because of the custom games. There was a lot. Did I ever actually tell you the Beyonce story?
I don't think so.
Because I think I mentioned it, but I don't think I ever told you. But I'll tell you after this. But I remember Halo 2. My father and I, we played the multiplayer a lot, mostly co-op, but we did do versus because he was like the only one I really played versus with. And he got really good. But the funny thing is, he didn't understand the dual wielding mechanics as well as I did because it was just back when I was watching G4, and I learned a lot of shit from G4 TV's Cheat.
Nice.
With Kristen Holt, you remember that? She had a Halo 2 special. Oh man, I missed that. So I did a lot of tactics with that. And the funny thing is, he would always say bullshit because I would pull some of the things like no scoping and spawn killing, and he would be like bullshit, bullshit. So eventually, I named one of the game modes instead of Slayer, I just changed the name to bullshit. So I would tell my dad, "Hey, you want to play bullshit?" So we had that, and then as I got older and I got a job at GameStop, Halo 3 was still being played at the time, and my friends and I remember it was I remember 2009. It was quite a year. We would go 2008 to 2009, but mostly 2009. That was the year of like Xbox Live on the 360. That was like the best. I remember every fucking weekend, Friday, Saturday.
You wanna kill me real quick? I'm down to 1 hit point.
Alright, hold on. Alright, I'll wait.
And we're back. Okay. Just got. Alright.
But so because the two people that I knew theater, and they would actually have these. They would come home with these trash bags of popcorn, big huge fucking trash bags of popcorn, and we would use them as beanbag chairs.
Dude.
So, it was one of those, you know, we were basement dwelling gamers. All right,
Nice.
and this is why I hate the Big Bang Theory, because the Big Bang Theory does not know what being a gamer is about. Oh shit, I'm dead. Don't die.
I am working on that.
But this is what we did. So, like Big Bang Theory, they got gamers all wrong, because we had
They got a lot of shit wrong, honestly.
But this is what we did. So every Friday, Saturday, we would meet up very fucking late. This was like if they got off at work, it was like almost midnight or so. If they didn't have the night shift, it was kind of like a every now and again thing. But there were times where it was almost like consecutive. Like during the summer, this was back when summer movies weren't really all that big anymore.
Right.
They kind of had like free time.
Oh fuck!
But,
There's another rocket launcher bastard.
I'm trying to find a shotgun. I'll find one eventually. But my friend Rob, no shit. My friend Rob, we called him Stone Sensei because he was he was always like that pothead full of wisdom.
Goddamn.
And he also talked like Mitch Hedberg. He looked and talked like Mitch Hedberg.
That's fucking hilarious. All right, you got the shotgun.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
The installation was well conceived.
I'm trying to like concentrate and tell a story at the same time. It's proving difficult.
Yes.
But we would play Halo 3 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 4. Call of Duty 4 at the time before Modern Warfare 2 came out for Modern Warfare 2.
Right.
So it was mostly Call of Duty 4 and Halo 3. Pretty much the two main multiplayer games of that era.
Ow.
So one of the modes that we would play is Dodgeball. I don't know if you remember that mode. Oh, you're dead?
Yeah, I'm dead.
So basically somebody made a tunnel with a bunch of grav lifts blowing it your direction. One person would be up top and they would just drop random shit. And it would be spawning too. So it would start off simple, like barrels with the fusion cores that explode.
Of course.
And then, but the thing is, what would spawn at his side would be random. So it would start off simple, like fusion cores. Okay, now you gotta dodge a fucking warthog.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this was the mode. And the thing is, you're in this tiny hallway, and you only got like a sliver that's only meant for one person to hug the wall and avoid the fucking warthog. But since you got the physics acting all out of control, it will smack you dead in the face.
That's hilarious.
But the best part is, we're in the basement, we're gaming till like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I remember I came fucking late. And mind you, I'm like 18, 19 years old, and my mom, she's like, "What the hell are you doing coming home at 5 o'clock in the morning?" I'm like, "I was out with my friends. We were just playing games. Playing games at 5 o'clock in the morning?" Yeah.
It was like, I remember seeing this comic, and this guy was playing this game. It's like, man, this is so much fun. Why did I stop playing this? And then the next panel, he's still playing intensely. His girlfriend's like, "Are you going to bed?" And then you see it go back to daytime, and then he just kind of looks up and goes, "Oh yeah, that's why." And it's like,
Yeah.
there have been countless marathon sessions, and like I still do that shit now. There's fucking live streams of mine on Mixer where I would just play through all of the campaign on the various Wolfenstein games in one go.
I haven't done that.
They were all
in
like
years.
8 hours. 9 hours.
The only game that I have done that in so long was Doom, and I'm gonna do it again with Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal will be a fucking all-nighter. I don't care. I actually beat Doom 2016 in a day.
Nice.
I beat it the same day it came out. I started at midnight, finished at 10 p.m.
That's awesome.
And I was trying to slow myself down. Actually, I was taking breaks. I was like, no, I want to savor it. But I beat it, and I beat it like 5 times over the weekend. I mean, if you look at my Steam, I have like over damn near close to 500 hours, and that's over the course of 5 years.
That's a bit much.
I'm still not done with it. I still feel like I'm discovering new things with it. But I'll never forget, like, some of the moments that I have in private is just beautiful. Like, I remember there was a Caco Demon, 2 of them floating by. I had the Gauss Cannon. I wound up the shot, and I blew up the Caco Demon right in front of his friend. And the funny thing is, he actually laughed. His little animation, he chuckled like, oh, like, yeah, you fucking ate it. And then I charged up the next shot for him, and he kind of looked at me like, don't care, worth it. Blew his face off.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, like, some of the demons actually have, like, cute little animations. It's funny. Or, the Pain Elemental, which I call Melvin.
Why the fuck do you call it Melvin?
Did I ever tell you that I gave some of the demons names?
I think you mentioned it when you were talking about Doom 3.
Yeah, Doom 3, well, it carries over to Doom 2016. Some of the demons that I, really like or come to, personally enjoy and have a really fucking hard time with, that I kind of have like this rivalry, some of them get names. So the Hell Knight, his name is Ralph. Caco Demon, it's just Cackles.
Okay, that one kind of makes sense.
The Pain Elemental, I don't know why, just Melvin. He looks like a Melvin to me. The imps don't get names, they're not important to me. It's like that Rick and Morty rat, where it's like, I beat all your friends, but you know what? I never gave you a name, because that's how much you mean to me. The Mancubus, Mankey for short. Manky Panky.
Oh god, that sounds like something out of an episode of Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Manky Panky. And the funny thing is, I always had this stupid joke that he's like this heavy breathing fat kid that he only says one thing: let's have some cake. Like I feel like that's all he would ever say. Let's have some cake.
Oh fuck.
Because one of the
fuck.
Oh shit. Oh, you lagged?
No, it was worse than that. So it just occurred to me that I still had my phone open to Google, looking up if Diablo BattleNet was still working. So I figured, oh, I better switch this back to the stream so I could see the chat if anybody ever posted anything. And as I did that, I realized, oh fuck, there's Flood coming right at me. I need to deal with that. And so I went to set my phone down, but I got my mouse on the mouse pad up here, and I bumped the mouse. And in this game, there's a delay between swapping from mouse and keyboard to controller.
Oh yeah.
It's a hefty delay too. Oh god, I'm almost out of shotgun shells.
I'm down. Oh yeah, I'm down to 2 shells.
I've got 6.
I'm gonna save them for when I really need them. Come at me, you bastards! But yeah, I do fiddle around with Snap Map, and one of the things that I've been wanting to do is like a Doom Machinima. But I'm trying to learn like how to have the enemies not attack me. Like I actually set it up to where I got a set and everything, because I kind of want to do like a Space Ghost coast to coast thing.
You sent me pictures of the set.
Yeah.
I think because there's a Snap Map deal that somebody made that I've played several times, where it's an escort mission, but you're escorting a Pinky. And the Pinky doesn't attack you or anything. It just follows this set track. So I think there is a way for you to change what the AI does and how it responds to players in the area.
Yeah, because the thing is, I was focusing more on like how to set the design. I just never took the time to sit down with the AI. So it's one of those things where it's not that I lost interest, it's that life escaped me, and I never got back to it. But
Right.
I've had several ideas for like Doom Machinima that I've been wanting to do. Like the one where the joke that I have is that all the starting demons, like basically the possessed, I would have them all lined up in models, and then you would hear like an evil demonic voice. And it's like, welcome to hell for all your damnations and sins, you know, will finally be judged. And all of a sudden you hear someone clearing their throat. And then you just hear this really eccentric gay voice like, okay, hi, how you doing? My name is Cackles. Hell, that's a bummer. So that's the thing, the Cackle Demon, the joke is that he's gay and he's just that very stereotypical gay voice. And he just says, welcome to hell, gee whiz, that's a bummer. So yeah, this is what we're doing, and he's basically saying that you will be judged depending on how bad you were, what demon you get to be, because basically they start off as possessed and then they get put into different roles. And the funny thing is, the Cacker Demon said, so we all know why I'm in hell, because 5-figure discount.
Oh god, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's almost as fucked up as the minivan.
the minivan.
Okay, so you've heard of the Shocker, right? 2 in the pink, 1 in the sting.
Oh yeah.
So, what do you imagine
Shocking
a minivan would be? 2 up front, 5 in the back.
Oh, okay.
What makes that hilarious is I saw that as a fucking window sticker on an actual minivan.
See, the thing is,
And it had, like, the peace sign and then a fist.
I don't know why for a brief second I was thinking, does it involve a midget?
What the fuck? I don't think it involves any tripods.
But anywho, so then you got the Hell Knight, and he's just basically telling people, okay, so you see this box and the Doomslayer's in it. Don't open that ever. Your job is to prevent jackasses from ever touching it. Don't look at it. Don't touch it. Don't breathe in its direction. Just leave it right there. What is it? You don't need to know. I need to know what I'm protecting. You're not really protecting it. You're protecting yourself from not going near it. I'm gonna tell you, it took forever. It took a hell of a long time. But we got it. We did it. What's in it? I want to open it. They're like, no. Like, everyone just wants to know, and it basically becomes like a parody of Devin. What's in the box? No, you don't need to know. What's in the box? Come on, yeah, bro. What's in the box? I gotta know what I'm doing with the box. Okay, you want to know what's in the box? I'll tell you what's in the box. Pure terror. We're in hell. How can it get any scarier? Oh, believe me, it gets scarier. Because whatever in this box can kill you, but I'm already dead.
Exactly.
And it's like, oh no, it can kill you even worse than what you already did. Like,
we don't even know where you end up.
it's like double hell. Okay, this man killed Death. Wait, this man killed Death? Yes. So there's a guy in there that killed Death. Yes. So is he like the new Death? No, I don't think it works that way. So who does Death go to when he dies? I don't know. That's what frightens me. We don't have him anymore. But the position's open if anyone's interested. I like meeting new people. So it's just basically that. And then after they explain what it is and what the hell it is. And the funny thing is, every time they say Doomslayer, BFG starts playing,
Please stay close.
and they're like, "What is that?" I don't know, but it happens every time you say his name. What name? Doomslayer. It's like
That'd be fucking
Doomslayer.
terrifying if somebody's theme song just played whenever somebody said their name, even if they weren't there.
But that's the funny
Like,
thing.
just imagine fucking Darth Vader's song just playing whenever somebody says his name. Oh man.
But that's basically the joke. So they just say it for like, "Oh, cool. Does that happen with me, Melvin?" No. You're not cool enough. Yep. I'll catch the next one.
Hang on.
His Master Chief ain't gonna jump enough.
Of course not. He's white.
Oh no, he almost got played by Denzel Washington in the movie that was supposed to happen.
What?
I'm not making that up. That was a thing. I remember that specifically on G4 when they were talking about the Halo movie, District 9.
Huh. Yeah.
But yeah, like they were supposed to make like there was a BioShock movie that was supposed to happen, a Kane and Lynch movie that was supposed to happen, like. And I remember it too. It was kind of confusing because Kane and Lynch, the game just came out, and they already were talking about God, the guy from the Transporter, Jason Stamos.
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham. Yeah, him and Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx was supposed to be Lynch, which made no fucking sense.
Yeah,
That's just them trying to, highlight a minority.
Not only that, Wes Black, you gotta play the crazy part.
Because I think
Or
that's
wait,
what
was
Jamie.
it Kane that was crazy? It's
No,
been
it
so
was
long
Lynch.
since I played Kane.
Yeah, Kane was the sensible one. He was the.
That's right.
He was. I think he was just like an ex-robber or ex-mercenary.
Yeah, he
It's been
was
so-
like your standard criminal. He's got a daughter, but then you've got fucking Lynch, who's basically
Medicated.
the prototype of Trevor from GTA 5.
The medicated psychopath.
Yeah, I love doing his mission in the fucking bank robbery, where it's like, when you play as him, you're just shooting all of these cops. It's almost like the inverse of an action movie when the hero's mowing through bad guys at their own base.
The thing is, I only played the single player. I never had anyone to play co-op with. I know they still sell it on Steam. I think we should be able to still play it online. That game, when it goes on sale, it's like $1 or something. It goes stupid cheap. I still got both of them. Dog Days, Kane Lynch Dog Days. The controls are really janky as fuck, but once you adjust to it, I kind of dig the whole like YouTube thing.
Yeah, I have Dog Days on Xbox. I think it was one of the free games with Gold month. And I like how the camera is like, this is found footage that somebody who was just following them around all the time recorded.
And when they run, the camera just acts like someone running.
Yeah, when you sprint, the camera shakes even more.
I mean, I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I kind of liked it. It was very different. It was ahead of the curve in terms of just like the art direction.
Yeah. Well, the other thing too is that just because something's popular doesn't mean it's actually, good.
Yeah.
'Cause there's a lot of stuff that's popular that, frankly, I think sucks.
Remember Twilight? Yeah. Yeah, I had to
You
suffer
forget
through
my
that.
first name's Edward, so I'm very, very familiar with that abortion series.
I thought you're full. I thought it was I thought it was Eddie.
No.
Edward. Oh, that's.
Hardcore preparing your vessel. Its parasitic nature
Well, I think of Edward Norton.
And I wish I was cool as he was.
But yeah, you see, my ex, she loved Twilight.
Oh, fuck, I'm dead again.
And I mean loved Twilight. I remember I took her to see the Twilight movie in theaters, but it was $1 theater because it was one of those things where, yeah, and because the movie was already like in theaters way after the fact.
You stole my shotgun.
I need it more than you right now.
I'm just kidding. I can't even really see anything. I wish it would give you like some amount of camera control to look around your teammate when you die.
Yeah, that way you can at
It
least
just
like
picks like a
spot
random
enemies.
angle relative to the map, and you're just stuck looking at that. Okay, I'm back. Just need to find a suitable replacement for the plasma pistol. I don't think the plasma rifle is going to be enough.
But I remember she wanted to go and pick up her DVD because it was back when Movie Stop still exists.
Oh yeah.
She pre-ordered the DVD. They were trying to do like a DVD midnight launch party, so we would watch the movie, then go pick it up in theater, pick it up in Movie Stop. I mean, the things you do for sex. I mean, you put up with a lot of shit.
Oh, for sure. That's why that one Negative XP song I showed you has that one lyric. I'd still hit if I could. Because, like, the whole idea behind the song, as far as I can tell, is he is describing what to him is the single most annoying type of woman is. And he even admits, I still tap that.
Yeah. Funny thing is, it's just like, that song's not wrong. It's so true. It just pisses me off how accurate it is. But I didn't think about Scott Pilgrim like that. I'd never really seen Scott Pilgrim. I only played the game because it was a fun beat 'em up.
Yeah, you should watch the movie. I like it. It's a fun little movie.
I should. There's a lot of movies I should watch, but I never do. Because the thing is, my brain is kind of weird when it comes to... I'm the kind of guy that tries to figure it out, and by the time I know where the movie's going, I'm just waiting for it to happen. So that's why I have a hard time being invested in the story. Because I'm always writing stories myself. So if I don't think it's creative enough, or if it's not challenging my brain, and I already figured out what your plot is, I'm just bored half the time. Because
it depends on the movie. It ultimately depends on how the movie is presented. Like, if you... I actually like Pacific Rim movies.
I love them.
Because they are what they say they are. Giant robots punching the shit out of giant monsters.
That's all I wanted. As advertised.
The only problem with the movie is that, personally, I think there's not enough giant robots punching the shit out of giant monsters.
I agree. I think the second one had the lowest monster punching giant robots, which kind of pissed me off. The first one's still the best. Especially when she...
The problem is that we had like all the great classic monster movies like OG Godzilla and Mothra and shit. And so nobody wants to just do something like that, but with modern technology now. They wanna do more. They wanna make something better.
See, like, that's the time where I don't want a story. I just want to see mindless action. Because...
And that's the thing I love about YouTube is people don't necessarily do that shit where it's not, like, appropriate. If you see something that's super heavy on story, it makes sense that it is. It's something that you would expect to be that way.
Oh no, I fell.
Oh fuck. It's actually a good thing he died. The cutscene triggered.
Oh,
The
good.
energy barrier surrounding
I glided to the area that we needed to grab.
You may now retrieve the index.
Do I touch it? Did I grab it yet? Okay.
Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your
Bullshit.
organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must be
Yeah,
fallen to the hands
let's
of
bring up this
before
plot
we
hole.
reach the control room and
In the Halo
activate the
universe,
installation.
the
Flood
Forerunners
is spreading. We
developed
must hurry.
matter energy conversion technology, and they didn't just use that to erase the flood. You know what I mean? It's
Because game needs to happen.
well, it's like I think what happened is nobody really thought about, you know, the problem with having that be a thing, and so.
That's the funny thing. It's like when you really stop to think about it, you're just like, it reminds me of this YouTube channel where there's a show called Pitch Meetings, and this guy basically just plays a screenwriter talking to a producer, and he basically talks about like the latest movies and just goes over the plot, but explains everything wrong with it. And in the end, they're like, the producer actually discusses the plot holes, and he's like, but how come the characters don't do this? Because movie needs to happen. Okay then. But why don't the characters do this? Because I don't feel like it. That's a good reason. Like, I would have to send you a video of one of the funnier ones, like a really good one. Because they're all pretty much the same, but if you just like watch one good one that's relevant to a film that you like, that you know has a bunch of plot holes, or a film that you don't like,
Right.
you get the idea of the joke.
Well, and sometimes it just depends, because it's like, take the prequel trilogy of Star Wars.
Yeah,
Because
connection interrupted.
Let's get fucking controversial here. They're good movies if you don't think about all of the glaring plot holes that keep happening.
The world needs more Jar Jar.
Ah, fuck. Game session just ended. Okay.
Oh no, I thought you were like, ah, fuck, Jar Jar. No,
You know, Jar Jar used to annoy me as a character until I realized what kind of stereotype he is.
You see, I remember Mad TV when they were poking fun of it, where Will Sasso was playing George Lucas, and he was being interviewed about Star Wars, and he says, "Oh yes, for Episode 2, I'm going to come up with fun, new, loving characters. Here's Jar Jar's family tree. Meet Aunt Jar Jar Mima." And it was Aunt Jemima,
Yes.
just going, "Misa gonna die." Ooh.
I also love how all of the fucking, what are they called? The green dudes from Episode 1 that were the people in charge of the battle droids. I love how they all sound Asian. But not the same kind. Some of them sound Japanese, some of them sound Chinese. The one that was like piloting their big ship sounded Vietnamese to me. It's like, they're just space Asians.
Oh man, I found it. Exactly the
Which means that
one.
any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a
You would have to watch it on
potential
Daily Motion, though. I need to see if this is the one that I was talking about,
Nothing.
actor. Splendid.
because the
Shall we-
thumbnail looks right. Yep, this is it. All right, I'm gonna send you this video.
Okay. I'll probably check it out after we're
My
done streaming.
usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task.
Yeah, 'cause that's the one with,
Classification
Aunt Jar Jar
of the index
Mima.
with the whole. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer.
Yeah, because that's exactly what they were poking fun of. Jar Jar.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Cortana.
I've spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you toady about, helping that thing get set to slit our throats.
Hold on now. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Here's a plot hole I'm going to point out. At no point did Cortana think to explain to the Master Chief that the Halo ring
Activate Halo's
is a
defenses
weapon
and
that
destroy
erases
flood.
sentient life from the galaxy.
Control centers.
Yeah, because she knew at that point before you left.
Yeah, she was aware of that and the flood, and at no point did she think, oh, I should tell him.
And she's like, those fools! No, you
You
gotta...
sure that's a good idea?
How dare you?
Do what?
You want to know, like, a game with a lot of plot holes? Final Fantasy VIII.
Quote and sputter.
Enough.
Like, that's a game with so much plot
Flood
holes
is
that the
spreading.
game just says,
If we
eh,
activate
fuck
Halo's
it.
defenses, we can wipe them out.
90% of the game is
Have
just
no
fuck it.
idea how this ring
Because
works, do you?
it
The
happens.
Forerunners built it.
You want to talk... That game has so much plot holes, everything is just a coincidence where you're like, are you kidding me?
Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all
Like, I'm not kidding. It's like the stars are aligned and the moon blue. Kind of coincidence.
And that's exactly what Halo
So
Nice.
apparently everybody in your party that you meet was in an orphanage that you happen to all grew up in, but you all forgot, lost your memory, and according to destiny, you somehow banded together to defeat the evil sorceress who is possessed by an evil spirit from the future. And you've been having dreams of people from the past who are showing you the events that led up to where you are now.
But you already knew that.
Oh, the guy that you're dreaming about in the past apparently is your
left
father,
out that little detail.
but it's never
We
explained.
followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me.
And also, the love interest is
I'm picking up
a
movement.
sorceress
You hesitate to do what you've already done.
from ancient prophecy or something. It's like it gets ridiculous. And you're basically like a high school of mercenaries
Having had considerable time to ponder your query,
that are part of a non-profit organization that get paid a salary and get paid to do contractual obligated mercenary.
Out of here.
if
What
you
the
are unwilling
fuck?
to help, I will simply find
Like
out.
Final Fantasy VIII gets really, really bizarrely stupid, but stupid in a B movie kind of way.
That's not
The
good.
fun kind.
So be it.
The fun kind.
Save his head.
It's the most incomprehensible plot. But the funny thing is, growing up,
Look
Oh
out.
shit, cutscene's over and I'm making a drink. God damn it. Ah, finish making it later. Oh shit, I just walked off the fucking ledge. Okay, I can
got
finish
it.
making my drink.
I just need to stay alive. Shit. Oh, shotgun. I do have it.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, you're alive?
We
Yes.
can't let the monitor activate Halo.
So the
We have to
doors.
stop him. We have to destroy Halo. According to my analysis of the available data, I believe the best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring, and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. The Starship's fusion reactor is going critical. I'm going to search what's left of the
Yeah, I never
battle
tell you
map,
the
see if I can
thing
locate
about the
pillar of
popcorn
Autumn's
bags,
crash
so
site. If the ship's fusion
now that
reactors are
we're
still
pretty
relatively
much
intact, we can use them
free
to destroy
from the
Halo.
flood and back to Covenant. Well, it's going to be a mixture of the two. If I remember this correctly, they're fighting the flood and the Sentinel. They're fighting
Yeah.
everything.
It's gonna be a three-way clusterfuck that we're trying to sneak through unsuccessfully.
Yeah, so we'll be fine. Because they'll be busy fighting each other half the time. But, when my friends worked at the theater, they would bring back home bags of popcorn. We would use them to sit down as beanbag chairs while we're playing Halo 3 and Call of Duty 4. My friend, who we called Stone Sensei, who looked and sounded like Mitch Hedberg, he would smoke so much pot. The funny thing is, we actually started every now and again eating from the bag of popcorn that we were sitting in. But the funny thing is, you know, you eventually get full, but of course when you're on substances, you get the munchies and you just don't know when to stop. So we're drinking beer, eating popcorn, and I remember my friend, he ate the whole fucking bag, you know, throughout the night.
Oh god. Here, you wanna kill me real quick so I can get full health again?
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, now me.
Fuck, I missed the first one.
I'm standing, I'm ready. Alright. But,
I haven't located the crash site.
he ate
yet,
his
but we need to buy
beanbag
some
popcorn
time
chair the
in
whole
case
night. And the funny
monitor
thing
or
is,
his
when he
sentinels
came
find
to,
a
he
way
was
to
like,
activate Halo's
holy
final
shit, where did my
weapon
chair
without
go?
re-index.
I'm like, you ate it.
The machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. I can't even begin
Then I
to
remember,
calculate
like,
the
in order to
pulse's
see,
range.
like, free rock shows, we would go to a place called
if we
Chester's
damage or
Pub.
destroy these generators, the monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used.
I'm
That should
taking
buy
this
us some
number
time.
after.
I'm marking the location of the
Or did
nearest
you
pulse
want it?
generator with a nav
But don't
beam.
you already
We
have
need
the
to move
shotgun?
in and neutralize the
Yes.
device.
Here. I'll take the sniper rifle, you can have my assault rifle.
Alright then. Good deal. Your distance, I'm close. Starsky and Hutch this shit. Do it.
Man, remember when Hollywood was actually good at revitalizing old series?
Yeah. Or at least making it somewhat interesting.
Like, you remember the Starsky and Hutch thing that I saw was the movie that they made with Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. And that was actually pretty funny.
Oh no, I thought that was Ben. I think Ben Stiller was in it too.
No, you're right, it was Ben Stiller, not Owen Wilson. I think he might have been like a side character in it or something.
No, Owen Wilson was in it. Vince Vaughn was like the villain, I think.
Yeah, that's right, it was Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson. They were the cops working together.
They were like a comedy duo, and then but that was like
Vince
during
Vaughn
the whole.
was like one of the bad guys. God damn it, I'm dead. Lead. Okay. But like that used to be a TV show in the 70s.
It's also a PS2 game. I'm not kidding.
It's a PS2 game.
It's actually not that bad. What the funny thing is, one person drives, the other can shoot, but it's not with, like, you can use a controller, right? But what makes it interesting is you can actually plug in your light gun.
That's awesome.
So I have it on the PS2. My friend and I, we did do this.
We should commandeer one
So
of those
I have a light
generators.
gun.
We'll need
I got the
it
gun
to
con
keep
too.
the
You
pulse
plug that
generator
in, and I'm shooting, and he's just driving, and we're basically trying to do like time trials and chase sequences. But it's really hard because we actually got to work together. I'm telling him hold it steady. He's driving, and it actually got pretty fun. And it's a game that you can buy for 99 cents. It's one of those like who gives a shit kind of games, but it's actually pretty good. I'm telling you, there's a lot of unique multiplayer games that are not Battle Royale out there.
Shit. Fuck. Fuck. I'm dead. God damn it. I was trying to get into the Banshee.
Alright. Let me try to back away.
Just backtrack back up the facility. Okay, I'm back.
Alright.
Hang on, I'm gonna grab the rocket launcher I just found and... Holy shit, this thing's got 8 spare rockets.
Yeah, I just picked it up, but I dropped it because I found my shotgun. Oh, a Wraith.
Yeah, that's what got me. I was like inches away from the fucking Banshee.
I don't remember. Could you melee the Wraith in Halo 1?
Yeah.
Or was that a Halo 2 thing?
No, it lets you melee it.
Damn it, freaking elite.
That's fucking hilarious. Okay, so there's this tree, right? Pine tree. The plasma bolt that Wraith was trying to shoot at me when I was down here with a rocket launcher kept missing because it was hitting the branch just barely. So instead of passing through, it was exploding off of there. Which to me is just utterly hilarious.
Like Bob Ross says, make friends with trees. Get to know them.
Alright. Let's go flying. But first, I need to acquire my sniper rifle again.
Oh, man.
Good. Let's get moving. The nav point marks our target.
I liked it in Halo 2 when you can do tricks with the Banshee. Yeah. Okay, you still get the missile rolls.
I love how in order to just go down, you just quit moving. But if you push the stick back, it just makes you go back really fucking slow.
I gotta say, like, it was very intuitive controls because everything was just based on the stick. Ooh.
That's the pulse generator. Objective accomplished.
Alright, let's
the
get
pulse
the fuck
generator
out
is
of here.
overloaded.
God damn it.
The generator's central core is offline.
I had like
Hold on.
1 hit point left.
Now let's see if I can freaking try to stay alive.
Hopefully it's not like a never-ending wave of those dudes.
Hopefully, we'll find out.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh shit. Thank God I didn't fire that shot. I was getting ready to
Second
blow them all
pulse
up with a
generator is
rocket.
Located in the adjacent canyon. Move out, and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer.
I got one shot and I'm gonna make it count.
Oh yeah, if you press the A button, you drop down faster.
I wouldn't mind playing this with a Duke controller. Is the one for the Xbox One wireless with a rechargeable battery, or do you need double A's?
No, all of them except for the new Xbox One Elite controller are you can get like the aftermarket wireless battery packs, but the standard is AA batteries.
Yeah.
But I got the newest one, I think they're calling it the Xbox One Elite 2, and this one is an integrated battery. But what's funny is they changed the port on it, so instead of just being a micro USB, it's now a USB-C.
Oh, kind of like cell phones.
Right.
I think.
Shit, I think we might have gone to the wrong one. I was just following the arrows.
Yeah, I'm following the arrows too, because if I remember, this is the same thing but in reverse now.
Right, but I think that means we need to like go the opposite direction of what the arrows are saying to go.
No, that doesn't break.
Yeah, we'll find out. Although
Yeah,
it's
we
kind
got
of
one.
eerie being in this part and there's just nothing trying to kill us.
Yeah, we got all night to figure it out.
Yep.
I actually drank coffee when I just woke up at like 9 o'clock at night. So I'm good. I'm ready.
Well, the nav point does say we're getting closer, so maybe we are supposed to go this way.
Yeah.
That jackal. Hey! That's one of my corpses! Oh wait, that's one of yours. It had a shotgun.
Yes, it is.
Okay, this was the wrong way, because this is where we started.
Okay.
So I guess let's go back through this door.
You can. Oh wait, that's not a banshee. That's a busted ass wraith.
Yeah, that's the wraith I put like 5 rockets into 10 minutes ago.
Dane Hicks is our rival.
I like how he has to spell Dane with a Y and an E.
Yeah, I was looking at that because I was like, I wasn't sure. Oh yeah, the Halo 3 Beyonce story while we're doing the exciting backtracking.
Go ahead.
Are we still streaming?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
who's
fuck.
watching?
Oh, please tell me it's not. Hang on. Yeah. Let me just go to... Okay, so it's just my phone that's being a piece of shit. I was worried for a second, because on my phone it's not showing a different screen. Alright, oh good, there. Yeah, it was still showing the fucking pause menu from when we figured out we could change the graphics settings.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Yeah, but that's just my phone. Like, I went on the thing and it is showing the deal.
How many
One of
people
these
are
days
watching?
I don't know, like 1 or 2.
I don't know, as long as we got somebody.
Let's see. It's 11:30 where I am. Maybe we'll call this series How to Not Stream Like a Professional.
I did not stream like a professional.
Yeah, definitely use an underpowered piece of hardware.
I like shenanigans. It's good. we do a lot of shenanigans.
Well, to be honest, it depends on the game too, because like I didn't actually run into a lot of problems with what was it? Space Hulk Deathwing once I figured out that I needed to use the streaming version of Deathwing instead of the regular one.
See, I only have the streaming version, I guess the enhanced edition.
Well, no, when you start
Head through
it
that
brings
door.
up that
That's
option
the way to
menu,
the next canyon.
and one of them, because I bought the enhanced edition, I didn't mess with the regular one. Well,
Okay.
it gives you a choice when you install it, because of how different the enhanced edition is from the regular one, because of how broken it was at launch. But it's one of those things, there is a select group of masochists that actually prefer it that way.
Really?
Yes. I mean, is it really that surprising? Have you seen some of the bullshit maps that people have made for Doom? And people actually succeed at them?
Oh no, like some of the bullshit things that people, like plutonium and TNT, but mostly plutonium. It's one of the hardest Doom maps, map sets you can ever think of. But some people do like really stupid runs of Doom. One of the weirdest ones is Pacifist, where you have to go through the whole game.
So you basically just gotta run through and hit the exit without killing
Well, there's-
anything.
Well, here's the thing. There's some maps in the original Doom where you have in order to pass through, like the demon.
Yeah.
He has to die. So what people do is actually get him wedged between the wall where he can't.
Oh,
move.
so he kills himself with his rockets.
That and the demons actually do attack each other. Actually, try to get the demon to attack the other demons.
That's hilarious.
But there's some maps where it's just completely fucking impossible because of the amount of enemies there are and the amount of how little health packs. But I tell people I played so much Doom. I played Doom more than I spent time with my family, and if I ever had kids, they would come out.
Wait, they come out what?
Circle strafing.
I love the fact that in Doom, like, you're running at the speed of a car on the highway.
The way that Doom was described to me by Marty, there was like Martin Marty. I think Mark is the creative director.
There's Hugo Martin, the creative director, and there's Marty Stratt.
Yeah, so Hugo, that was the one I was talking to. He says like Doom is all about speed, and it's like the Doom guy, or the Doom Slayer moves at the speed like a propeller up his ass. I was like, okay.
That reminds me of the quote from the very, very beginning of Ricky Bobby. America's speed, hot, nasty, badass speed. Eleanor Roosevelt, 1938.
Talladega Nights, Ballad of Ricky Bobby. If you ain't first, you're last. Shake and bake.
Well, it's especially funny when you remember that Eleanor Roosevelt was, like, famously unattractive. And also FDR's cousin.
That movie was smarter than people give it credit for.
Oh, for sure. Well, it's like, Will Ferrell is not nearly as dumb as all the characters he gets typecast as. He's just really good at pretending to be stupid. Almost like he's an actor or something.
Almost.
I still think that one of the funniest SNL sketches that Will Ferrell ever did was pretending to be Robert Goulet, singing in the style of the old, like, 40s and 50s crooners, but he was singing fucking gangster rap. Have you ever seen that?
I don't think I have. The one that I...
Oh, dude, you gotta watch it. You gotta find that.
Oh, shit, I'm dead. I remember the one scene was when he was like, ma'am, you gave birth to a 30-year-old man. And he just comes out sweaty. Or my favorite one was like...
I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but I saw that one in... it was SNL, The Best of Will Ferrell. And it had like all the great ones, like the more cowbell sketch.
Oh, yeah.
Where they're pretending to be Blue Oyster Cult playing Don't Fear the Reaper. And Christopher Walken is the fucking producer. I need more cowbell.
I like the one where where he was playing a doctor saying, ma'am, we misplaced your baby. And he was like laughing.
I also like the one where he's playing Alex Trebek.
Oh, yes. Those are the best ones. And then you had, I think, Burt Reynolds?
Norm Macdonald was playing Burt Reynolds.
Yeah. It's like, where'd you get the hat? I don't know. Found it. Good hat.
I see Burt Reynolds has changed his name to Turd Ferguson.
Or, what was it? Sean Connery. That's what your mother said last night. Oh.
Yeah.
I'll take pounding it like your mother last night for 200. It's called proving it. Or something stupid.
Yeah.
The Jeopardy skits were just the greatest. Or he did. I
Oh,
think.
have you ever seen that clip? This wasn't a joke. This was something that actually happened on Jeopardy, where, because you know the whole thing with Jeopardy is that instead of asking the questions and trying to get the answers, you give the answer and they have to figure out the question.
Yeah.
And it said, it is a person and who is unfamiliar with puss or semen. It's Tim! And Tim is one of the guys who's one of the contestants. Like, he's not even that bad looking. But fuck's sake, Alex Trebek just dunked on him hard on national TV.
Wait, what?
Yes. Alex Trebek trolled the shit out of somebody on fucking Jeopardy.
I need to see this.
It's like all those clips you get from Family Feud where somebody set as like the obvious sex joke whenever they're answering and it ends up being on the list. Like there's a famous one where Steve Harvey's the host of Family Feud in this particular one, and the question, and it's like, we asked 100, I think it was like, we asked 100 men, name something you pass, and they're still at the point where like they're figuring out which family's gonna go first, and the guy immediately hits it, says a joint, and for like 10 seconds straight, Steve Harvey is looking at it like, stupid motherfucker. He says, there ain't no way that answer will be up on the board. A joint, and that's the #1 answer. And Steve Harvey just walks off the fucking stage.
I remember that one. There was that one, and also where it's like, name something that you wouldn't want to see, a robber wouldn't want to see. Nigga grandma, nigga what?
That's one of the best ones. Because even if that's not actually on the list, that is the correct answer.
But the funny thing is, the opponent was see that either.
Oh fuck. Rocket. Okay, cool. He's dead. Are you dead?
No, I'm alive.
Okay. I wasn't sure because one of the fucking rocket dudes died almost immediately, and I couldn't figure out what killed him.
I threw a grenade. However, I
Okay.
did die because of banshees.
Get inside. Hopefully they stop fucking chasing me.
Hopefully. There we go.
Alright. Oh, there's this stupid game show that Jerry Springer was the host for. It was a dating show called Baggage, and basically what it is
What the fuck?
yeah. Oh yeah, they got suitcases that have these things that are true facts about them that would be seen as, you know, baggage in a relationship. And basically you gotta decide, do I want to hear the justification for this, or do I want to just bounce out now? And they're all fucking hilarious. Like there was this one woman, one of the things she mentioned is that it's been like 3 years since she's had a bath or a shower. Which sounds horrible, but what it is she broke her neck, and because of having to wear the headgear, she couldn't bathe like normal, so she had to just use baby wipes all over her entire body.
Okay.
And so she just got so used to that for so long that that's the way that she cleans herself. You know, when you say it like that, that's weird, not disgusting. You know what I mean? Oh, fuck!
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Well, I'm dead. God. God damn it.
Alright, should be good. In a matter of moments. Alright, okay, I see your arrow. You're good. I'm gonna get out this elevator. This is gonna keep coming.
No shit.
I still got this one-shot rocket launcher.
honestly, the melee attacks should be way more effective on the float than they are. I mean, we're talking about a literal superhuman hitting them, assisted by power armor.
Yes, Master Chief should have glory kills.
Yeah. What doesn't even need to be glory kills, and they included this in the other Halos afterwards, but like you should be able to just melee a flood combat form in the chest and it just dies. That should be a thing that happens. But it's not, and it bothers me a great deal.
All I can do is melee now.
Good, man.
Yes, and I'm dead anyway, so... Ah, now you got the one shot.
I understand why you didn't use that at point blank range.
Yeah, that would not be beneficial.
Just fucking shout, witness me.
Okay, let's take care of it.
Witness me to Valhalla! Mediocre!
I'm gonna take this ghost.
I'm gonna stop that elite from getting to that fucking turret. I'm gonna die. Witness me.
Witness me, brothers.
Oh, bubblegum. You make me so happy.
Okay, what's that from?
Wasn't that the name of that stupid furry character from that Warhammer thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When the Black Templars show up and fucking curb stomp the planet.
It was like two furry dudes just cuddling it up, and then the Warhammer people came and invaded.
Yeah, a squad of Black Templar Space Marines show up and just proceed to kick the shit out of the planet. When their normal tactics stop working, they then proceed to exterminatus the planet by shooting it with all of the space lasers on their ship. And it was glorious.
They freaking blew it up.
Well, you don't see the whole thing, but you clearly see that the planet is no longer going to be habitable. Because you've got like an Africa-sized scorch mark appearing on the planet.
The funny thing is, like, every time they do, like, a news special or something about furries, and they're like, oh, it's innocent fun, and...
Fuck.
Like, oh, I didn't die.
Okay, I'm back.
But,
That's how that works.
Every time they talk about, like, the fandom, and they're like, oh, well, we don't pay attention to the adult stuff because that's not what it's about. And I'm like, that's what 90% of you fuckers do. It's basically a modern day orgy. That's all they ever do. That's all they ever talk about.
Oh, fuck.
And that Banshee hit you in the face, and that was funny.
God damn it. That was bullshit. That was fucking bullshit.
But it was funny.
Of course it was funny. It was utterly hilarious. It doesn't change the fact that it was also bullshit.
I'm gonna melee it. I'm gonna melee it. I'm gonna melee it. No! Oh, he fucking laughed at me. That Covenant, the elite laughed at me.
That's awesome.
That's why I love Halo's enemies. They're the only enemies that I know that deliberately laugh at you like,
Like, yeah, what a dumbass.
they got so much personality, the elites.
Alright, we gotta find our way up there.
I'm pretty sure we should have flown our Banshees that we had. But
How are we supposed to fly them through the doors? Some of those doors were super narrow.
not
sure they're-
necessarily, because the bridge is up there. So, yeah, we'll walk, I guess.
There's gotta be something. I mean, there should at least be more Banshees that we can drive.
Well, the one we had blew up.
Ugh, fuck. I gotta get a new chair. Something that's, you know, a little more comfortable than a fucking folding chair.
Brought to you by the Fortnite Skull X Major League Gaming Razor Chair. Use the
I'd settle for
promo.
one of those $100 Walmart gaming chairs that you're supposed to plug into your game console directly for the sound.
Use the promo code shenanigans and get 99.9% off. Link in the description. If you don't see it, you missed it.
You say that like I'm gonna update the description. Fuck that.
What is the description?
It's probably the same as the last time, so it says that you and I are gonna play fucking Halo like it's 2001.
Because I did message that, like, Halo 1 just dropped, they're gonna party like it's 2001.
I remember 2001. Overall, a mediocre year.
Yeah, I
There's
was
a lot
gonna
of
say
bad shit, but there's a lot of good shit too.
yeah, I was getting ready to say, yeah, 2001 was a good year. Then I think, well, not for everyone.
There was that thing that happened in September that was really tragic.
Well, I mean, it was only for that one day. Not like it really, you know.
Yeah, but it led to a
people.
bunch of really bad shit.
It didn't really bum people out that much. People got over it, right?
Nah, they didn't so much get over it, so much as they skipped all the other steps of grieving and went straight to anger.
Well, you know,
Like the nation united in our conjoined murder boner.
Oh, but we got a lot of great shit. Call of Duty 4. I mean, come on. Green Day's American Idiot, good album. I'm sorry, it's a good album. Love it. That's the kind of music I grew up with. My Chemical Romance, Green Day, Sum 41.
Alright, I've switched it back to the old graphics to see if it'll jog my memory as to where the fuck we're supposed to go.
Oh my god, that fucking grunt! He threw a grenade right into the driver's seat, so I had a plasma grenade on my balls.
What?
Because I hopped on, I found a freaking warthog, I flipped it, he threw a grenade right on my fucking balls. And he was like, here you go! And I'm like, ah, shit. But the thing is, Master Chief was still driving and he was just stuck in that climbing animation.
Oh, fuck.
So he didn't get out.
Oh, yeah, we can go down here. I'm retarded.
Yeah, that's where I just died and I'm backtracking too. I'm gonna get that little fucker.
I was still looking around trying to figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to go.
And I don't know what the hell one of my friends is doing, but I guess he can't decide whether or not he wants to play City Skylines.
What?
Because you know how Steam, your friend notifications pop up and lets you know what your friends are playing?
Oh, is he just going in and out of the game?
I think so. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? He just keeps popping in and out. I'm like, love of God, are you going to play City Skylines or not? But he's probably just making like models or something. That's what he likes to do. He likes to make like modifications.
I love how in this one the minigun never overheats or runs out of ammo.
I don't think in any Halo, unless it's detached.
Maybe Halo 4. Oh, perfect, Banshee. Okay, I wasn't talking about the one in the sky.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, not perfect. I'm gonna shoot that out. But I can't 1 week.
Oh,
till
you
Doom
gotta be
Eternal.
kidding me.
You dead too?
Okay, that's
I-
better. That
I'll
means
put
I
my
don't
drink
lose my
down.
shotgun and rocket launcher.
Okay.
It wasn't even that Banshee that fucking got me. It was another one.
Freaking elite. Oh no, there's a wraith.
Up, you piece of shit.
Yeah, the fucking Beyonce story.
We completely lost track of that.
Oh, when are we ever on the track?
There.
Every time we do this, it goes off the fucking rails. Ooh, beautiful. Got out in time. Yeah, you can't take me out. I took you out. So, playing Halo 3, and the stupid Banshee that I was just shooting at me. Hold on. It wants to distract me from the story. It is not that exciting of a story. I'm building it up way too much because I keep forgetting to tell it. I want to take care of this Banshee so I can have no fucking distractions. Come at me, bro. Yes. Alright. Right. So, Beyonce, Halo 3. The year is 2009.
Yes, I remember.
Glorious 2009. The housing crisis was doing okay.
That's a way to put that.
Everybody got their wonderful stimulus packet and was wondering what to do with their $40. You know, to stimulate the economy. So when everyone bought their beer and cigarettes, I remember buying a 3-month subscription to Xbox Live. And I was playing Halo 3 one night, alone, by myself, because life was going so great.
Okay, continue.
And I was in a simple, free-for-all.
Oh god, these plasma rifles.
What the hell is happening with this gun?
That happens in the Halo games. Sometimes weapons will just not quite
I-
land right,
no.
and they'll get stuck.
I have never seen that.
You've never seen that ever?
I've never. Out of all
Dude,
the
I've
years I
seen
played
that in
Halo,
like every Halo game except Halo 5.
I have
Halo
never
5
seen
is the
it.
only Halo game where I've never seen a single weapon get stuck in the map.
Well,
It's almost always exclusively the plasma rifle and the plasma pistol. Although sometimes in Halo 2 you can get it to happen to the SMG.
is this like even in the Xbox original?
Yes, it's just something that happens in the Halo games. Something about the
Oh,
way
dude,
that
if
it
you shoot
lands.
it goes faster. Dude, check it out now. If you shoot it, it goes fast. Aw. It was fun. It was like It was like a Wheel of Fortune thing.
Alright, cover me because I'm about to lose all my shields.
That's it.
Oh shit! I lost my shields too. Standing next to you.
One more to go.
God damn it, fucking rocket launcher bullshit.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
I took him out with us. Oh yes, it's still there. Okay, watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Check it out. Spin faster. There we
We've
go.
also managed to change its direction. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the thing. You stay over there and let's see if that keeps you. You still got
Nope.
your shields?
That did it.
Well, that's
Pulse generator
bullshit.
overloaded. One more to go.
Alright, where's this other one we're supposed to find?
So yes, Halo 3, 2009, and Free for All. I forget the name of the map, but for whatever reason, no, it had to have been. It had to have been Team Deathmatch.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have to have been Team Deathmatch because that's what it was. Because it was a guy stealing stuff from the team. So basically, anybody that would try to get a vehicle, he would steal it.
Excuse me.
Just having a
I
corona
located the
attack.
pillar
Got
of
it.
autumn. You put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings
Don't you
show
get
her
in that
fusion
Banshee. That's
reactors
my
are still
Banshee.
powered up.
So
Systems on the
anytime
pillar of autumn have
somebody
fail-safes even
would
I
run up
can't
to a
override
vehicle,
without
he would just
authorization
take
from
it
the captain. We'll need to find
and blow it up.
his neural implant.
And people were like,
Start
what the hell? Why are you going to take a
detonation.
vehicle and just blow it up? That was
One
my
target
vehicle.
remaining. Let's
And he
take
wouldn't
care of the
say
final
anything,
pulse
but you knew he had a mic on. You can see the speaker
Right.
indicating it.
That
And
tunnel
when-
leads to the next
when
section
people are
of
like
canyon. The final
Trying to
pulse
ask him
generator
questions like,
destroyed
come on,
is
dude,
still
why the
there.
hell would you do that? He would play the song Beyonce, if you like things, if like it.
Oh, that's horrible.
So,
I think I know who you're talking about.
was he internet famous?
I don't know. I remember a player that would do that shit. Like, he would do
Because-
stuff to piss off the rest of us, and then he would play... Like, he would play that fucking song.
Because he did that all the time. So somebody was getting a warthog and he'd wait and then hop in the warthog and drive off. What the fuck? Yeah, if you like it, then. Yeah.
Oh, the door's broken. Damn it, I was gonna try and take the Banshee through. Okay.
Too many enemies nearby. Hey, I'm dead, by the way.
Oh,
No, I'm not. I'm alive.
you were dead, and then you
I was-
respawned.
Oh, we're dead. That's what I'm gonna have in my epitaph. I'm just waiting to respawn. But I would have underneath too many enemies for a teammate to respawn.
It reminds me of that edit somebody did to an episode of Rick and Morty, where it's got the thing from, I think they used the one from Fallout 3, and it says you can't rest enemies are present, and then it's that guy on like the infomercial thing going, hey, who's around me? Who's around me?
Yeah, Rick and Morty just exploded like an overnight phenomenon. I mean, I
Fuck.
love Rick and Morty, don't get me wrong. It's great.
Oh, good, you're alive.
Oh, yes.
Turn
Oh, what,
around.
you did- oh, shit, you're dead?
Yes. I think I might have took out the one with the rocket launcher.
Well, it's not shooting at...
Okay,
rockets at
I'm
me.
alive.
Yes. Yeah, the Halo 1 shotgun, like the classic look, it just looks like a very long PVC pipe
Yeah.
with like a metal sight.
You know, it's a shame that one door breaks, because I would have loved to bring my Banshee through here. Even had to kill shit, we'd have just flown right through.
My
Wouldn't have
dad
to be
and I,
fucking
we would
walking.
fit the Warthog. That's the thing. My dad and I, we would squeeze the Warthog through because if you like blow it up, since it's indestructible, you can fit it through shit.
I love that only in the original Halo is the fucking Warthog an indestructible machine.
That and the tank.
I thought the tank did have a health bar.
Not in Halo 1.
Oh shit, there's a Banshee in the air. Let him get close, I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna wait till he's close, but not so close that he crashes into me. Like last time. There we go. Much better.
Oh, that's right, it was Halo 2 where it locked on. Halo 1, there was you either hit it or you didn't.
Yeah. Oh fuck, he's still alive.
Oh, he's pissed. Come at me, boy!
Fucking gold elites. Oh shit, one of them has a rocket. Got him.
Better save that.
Okay, there's a couple of ghosts over here.
Ah, shit!
You're dead, aren't you?
Yeah, because the freaking flood kept hitting me in the back. So I couldn't even get on the ghost. They blew it up. I mean, I'm back alive now.
Well, that was fucking useless.
I can't wait for Doom. I'm ready to freaking meet Hook. Like, I just love that thing.
Honestly, that's the best idea to improve a sawed-off shotgun.
Oh, because
like-
in 2016, all you do was just slightly, kind of, it was pointless.
Well, in Doom 2016, it wasn't even a sawed-off shotgun. It was just a double barrel that had the pistol grip. It still had a full-length set of barrels on it.
Yeah. I just called it the sawed-off shotgun because that's all, like, I think of Max Payne, because that's what it was in Max Payne. And also the Glorious Sons song, SOS. Yeah, put a text me. I got a sawed-off shotgun. But technically, if we want to be accurate, it is the super shotgun.
Yeah.
It's better. It's better because it's super. If Batman was a gun, it'd be that.
You know what's really hilarious about how nowadays in the comics and movies and stuff, Batman is always against killing? He used to not have that rule. He just preferred not to.
Really?
Yeah, and what makes it utterly hilarious is that I have digitally through Comixology the Batman #1, and in that one, he doesn't just kill like one person or accidentally or in a desperate situation. No, he finds out that Dr. Hugo Strange has turned this fucking wild man into, or no, he took a normal gangster and turned him into a giant monster, which is to say he's like 10 foot tall and I guess functionally retarded. And he would basically, what he would do is he would unleash this thing and then he would go rob the banks while the cops were busy with that, which is actually a clever idea for the time. But what made it hilarious was Batman got in the Batplane and gunned down not only this monster, he also gunned down like all of the gangsters that were in the truck that was driving the thing. Like in this one section of this one comic, he with 2 machine guns on the front of a biplane murders like 15 people.
Oh, they're hunters, that's why. Yeah, because I thought Batman had like a gun or one of the.
Well, what's funny too though is there's like a one-off version of Batman where instead of it being Bruce Wayne and wanting to rectify things because his parents died, there's an alternate universe where Thomas and Martha Wayne survived, but Bruce was murdered. So Thomas Wayne becomes the Batman, and he just fucking straight shoots criminals to death as the Batman. Like he dual wields handguns and shit, John Wick style. But then Martha Wayne, because of the way the blood splashed on her face, Mason fucked up her makeup, she became the Joker.
That actually is interesting.
Yeah. Like,
I would like to see a spin-off of that, like in a movie.
I think they included it in a small part in one of the animated films that they did recently.
I wanted to see that one where like Batman was a ninja in feudal Japan. That looked interesting.
Oh yeah, Batman Ninja.
Because I like it when they do shit like that. Kind of mix it up.
It's always cool in comics when you see something that's actually unique. Like there's
Oh, beautiful! I respawned in the air.
Oh fuck! So we just lost another 50 points. Let me get to the landing site. God damn it. God damn it. I yet live. Alright, I'm just gonna go inside. Oh, fuck you. I fired 3 shots directly at that piece of shit. Alright, let me see if there's another. Nope, just some shotgun shells. Well, that's okay. Just gonna go in deeper. That's what she said. Okay. You're alive again, right? Yeah.
Time to do the minivan. Bring on the midgets.
God damn it! What?
Final target.
What was that?
Let's get out of here.
Oh, you walked into the thing. Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
where the fuck did my shields go?
Yeah, because that was the last thing we had to do.
To the captain.
No, that'll take too long.
You have a better idea.
There's a teleportation grid that runs throughout Halo. That's how the monitor moves about so quickly. I learned how to tap into the grid when I was in the control center. Unfortunately, each jump requires a rather consequential expenditure of energy.
Something tells me I'm not gonna like this.
But I'm pretty sure I can pull it from your suit without permanently damaging your shields. Needless to say, I think we should only try this once.
Do it.
I think that's the one where he says "boo" to the grunt, like "boo."
Oh yeah, that's Halo 2. When he gets teleported into what is it, the throne room on High Charity?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
He just shows up there and there's a grunt with a needler and he goes boo, and it freaks out. It throws its needler in the air and he fucking catches
From what
it.
I've been able to piece together,
Apparently,
their leadership ordered all ships to
They
abandon
were
Halo
showing like
without
behind the
flood,
scenes of
but they
the
were too
Halo
late.
audio, and I think in the new Halo they actually like,
The flood overwhelmed the
sounds,
cruiser and disabled it.
and they actually have a
Covenant
pug.
are terrified the flood will
So when you
repair
hear the
ship
grunt
and
going-
use it to escape from Halo.
That's
That's
a
Send
pug.
a strike team to neutralize
Oh,
the
that's
flood
awesome.
and repair
Funny.
the ship for immediate departure. I've got a good lock on Captain Key's CNI transponder signal. He's alive, and the implants are intact.
And
There's
I
some
think it was
interference in the
Halo
cruiser's damaged
5.
reactor.
There's a
I'll
grunt
bring us in as close as I can.
that was found where he was talking about how everything in Halo 1, the original Halo, looked purple. And he was just talking and complaining, saying,
I
everything
see.
looked
Coordinate
purple
data
back
needs to
then.
be-
I remember.
Right. Sorry.
Ooh, that was a good one.
There we go, 6.5.
Captain? Captain? I've lost him.
I like how the grunt's running away from a fucking armless flood.
Oh! He threw a grenade, but he blew up with another grenade. Down in front, up and back. Alright, so if any of our viewers...
Analyzing data.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's right, I jumped in.
We're supposed to do that, that's right. I love how in the new graphics it's fucking green, and in the old graphics it's blue.
It's like a teal.
Let's get out of here and find another way back aboard the ship.
It's not like they couldn't... It's not like they couldn't make it green in the original.
No, they just chose to make it blue.
I kind of like it better blue. It makes it look like more...
It looks more like it's an alien fluid instead of just coolant from your car.
Yeah, like a sludge. It makes me think of like Slurm.
Oh, you remember the episode where they go to the Slurm factory? And Fred's like, oh my god, Slurm is people. No, that already exists. It's called Soylent Cola. Oh, how's it taste? It varies from person to person. Jesus Christ, I have 1 health point left. Kill me now.
I sacrifice thee to the almighty Jesus. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that my dad and I, made Halo a religion. Because, I mean, to each his own. Let's get controversial here. I guess I would consider myself an atheist because I'm too scientific. I don't really believe in that, but hey.
I'm just not convinced by anything that's been presented so far.
Okay then.
You know,
you won't.
Like, here's the
you
thing.
won't get butthurt when I say we were poking fun at a religion, telling me how crazy religion can be and that anything can be a religion. So we joked about it, saying, well, technically Halo Master Chief is like Jesus because when we finished the Halo trilogy, he said, wake me when you need me. And when Halo 4 was coming, that's when we said, oh, the return of Master Chief is coming.
And I'm dead.
So we pretty much, made fun of that, saying, oh, yeah, Judgment Day is upon us. The end of the Xbox era, the end of the 360.
Oof.
Master Chief is returning. He's come to, collect us.
That's hilarious. But it's one of those things. It's hard not to make jokes. Because when I was younger, I was a lot more religious. But when I started actually, reading the stuff for myself, and I kept coming across stuff where it's like, but you said this like 5 pages ago. What? When I can go to a made-up religion that's just kind of background story for a game, and the game's more consistent, they put more thought into it, you kind of run into problems.
Here's the funny thing. Have you ever seen the movie Religulous?
No.
With Bill Maher? I recommend that movie because Bill Maher, he's a hit and miss with me sometimes in terms of political ideology. But when it comes to religion, he's right on the money. And that movie is a very, very good documentary and representation of what religion is.
Oh wait, is that the documentary where he ended up going to Israel and they're showing him the devices that they have to use to make phone calls and shit because they're not allowed to work on Sundays?
Yes.
I've seen clips from that.
And the funny thing is, he said, now if I was a guy, God took a walk, why would I go out of my way to appease him if I can't, do anything? Like, why are you trying to find ways to work God? Isn't this disrespectful? No, no,
Well, the
no.
leakage rate is significant.
Because
The
why are
ship's
those
reactor
tools
should
in place?
already
Like,
have gone critical.
why don't you just do it? Because obviously you're trying to find ways around the religion, but isn't that disrespectful to the religion? Or he was talking to one guy, and he was like, I find it hard to believe that. Guy said, well, you don't have to pass an IQ test to be in the Senate. And his face was kind of like laughing, and then he realized what he just said. He's like, oh shit, I just called myself dumb. And Bill Maher just gave him that look like, are you fucking kidding me? That just really left your mind. But it's a good documentary. It's hard
God,
to find.
why is the elite in the fucking chain turret? I'm dead.
But it's a hard documentary to find.
Oh man,
luckily,
when you
I
threw
have
that
a DVD.
grenade, your legs just stopped moving, even though you were still running back.
So I was gliding.
Not even gliding, you were just fucking sliding back. Are you dead? God damn it.
No, I'm alive.
Oh, that was my dead corpse, okay.
Yeah, I threw a grenade and got like 6 stars or something. It gave us high marks.
That's the thing I love about campaign scoring, is if you're like me and you're kind of shit at the game, you can still get those like high kill count medals. Just playing in story mode, killing literally everything.
He also, in the movie Religionless, goes to the Holy Land. He goes to Jerusalem.
The fuck?
Like, he goes to a lot of places. Like, he explores a lot of religions. He even goes and talks about Scientology.
No wonder it's hard to find that movie. The Scientologists have to be burying it.
I think a lot of religious fact.
Well, yeah, but like, they're the ones that are actually good at that shit.
Well, I have it on DVD. It does exist. But but the thing is, all he's doing is just. I remember my homeschool private
Power
tutor.
source detected. There's the
My
gravity.
parents, my dad was deployed, my mom was working, so I had a private tutor.
That's our way back in.
And she was very religious. Religious. That's the name of the movie. But yeah, it's pretty much it. I mean, I love her. She's a great person. And she grew up in South Carolina, so she's very southern. She's very religious, hardcore. And she was trying to get me into the Bible. And of course, you know, my dad, he's one of those people where it's like, let him figure it himself. See what happens. And I started, you know, thinking, okay, then I started asking my dad, and my dad planning
We should
things.
be able to get into the ship's
I had
control room from
basically
here.
2 conflicting things, but the funny thing is, my dad's like, think about it for 2 seconds. Like, really think about it. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, what's the story that jumps out at you the most? And the biggest one that jumps out at me the most is Noah. And I'm thinking, it takes a person to put together a table, and like,
The Covenant
if you're trying
battlement
to
is a mess.
build a table,
I can't
and it
access
takes
the
you
ship's
about a
schematics.
month or so,
My records
depending on
indicate
how
that a
detailed
shuttle
you want to
bay
make
should be
that table.
here.
How the hell are you gonna build a big ass boat by yourself? What was it, 40 days and 40 nights?
Well, no, that was how long the boat lasted. What's crazy is that apparently he made the boat when he's like 987
Look,
years
in the
old.
corners. The flood are gathering bodies.
Yeah, no, I don't buy that. I mean, how you gonna chop the wood? How'd you nail it down? Where'd you find the material? Like, not only that, how did you get 2 of every animal? There's some animals we haven't even fucking discovered. Does that include
Well, and
fish
that's
too?
a
Did you
that's a
have to
common
worry-
misconception about the story, because it's actually a little bit different than that. Certain animals, there's 7 of them. Not two. It depends on whether the animal is considered kosher or not.
Yeah. So, other animals... The funny thing is, like, here's the thing, because when I tell... She was, you know, trying not to be offended, but I said, so was he like the original Pokemon trainer? He got 2 of everything?
You know, I watched a video once where they were doing the math based on the specifications of the Ark, based on how it describes it in the Bible. And according to their math, even if you were to fit every single animal, like just a mating pair, so just one male, one female of every animal in the world into Pokeballs, was that way, you would still not have enough space for all the animals.
Let alone the food.
Right. Like
The
just
weight
the
of the
sheer
boat.
just the sheer space you need for the animals themselves. You would run out way before you got halfway through the animals.
But you also got to think about the boat. Like, how much weight was that boat in order to maintain its buoyancy?
Fuck. I'm dead. Oh, I'm back. I guess you just kind of hung back.
Yeah. Because I got like 2 pips of health, so trying to be all tactical.
Yeah, fair enough.
But another thing that struck me was the Old Testament and the New Testament. Those two were jarring at me because here you have God, the Old Testament, trying to kill you and be, well, pretty much deceptive. Where it's just like, oh, prove your faith to me, kill your son.
Old Testament God is like an alcoholic father who's trying to not be a piece of shit. And is failing hard.
Wipes out cities left and right. He tells fucking murder your ass. And then in the New Testament, he's very nice after he had the kid. He's just, he's chilled, making dad jokes.
Looks like another shuttle bay.
And I'm
We
thinking,
should be
this
able
is
to
a
reach the
completely
control room
different
from the
person.
3rd level.
Yeah.
Who is this? And the funny thing is, I said to my homeschool teacher, how come in the Old Testament God is killing everybody, but in the new one he's just such a calm, nice guy? And she actually didn't have an answer. She was like, I didn't think about that. That was her only answer to that. Like, I didn't think about that. And there's a documentary that just came out that was pretty interesting. It was called Hail Satan with a question mark, like Hail Satan? And it's a documentary about a group of real-life Satanists trying to get a statue of one of the demons, like Belzazar or something like that. Not Beelzebub, but Baphomet.
I think I know the story you're talking about. I haven't seen the movie, but I think I heard like the news story about them trying to get it done. Oh, you were dead. Bullshit.
Yeah. When the documentary was made, I don't think it was in the process of being reviewed, and I don't think they had an ending outcome. I think they said that the statue was not put up, but you could see it in a private area near the courthouse, but not on the courthouse property. But
Right.
yeah, basically it was them saying, if you truly want to represent all religions, we are a religion, we're following the paperwork, we deserve some representation. So
I mean, honestly, they're putting in more effort than the Pastafarians are.
yeah, but the thing is, I'm not arguing with them. I'm like, yeah, you're right, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, oh, how do you become a Satanist? Is there a book?
There is.
But the movie never explained. They were just basically, like, they were kind of like PETA. They were just mostly an anti-group. that just did a bunch of protests and everything. Oh shit!
God damn it. Okay.
And in the movie, there was like this really crazy hot goth chick, and she was really into the culture to the point where she was pretty much promoting assassination of the president.
What the
during that
fuck?
time. Yeah, because she was holding a Satanist seminar. She was holding a seminar, and she really hated Trump and wanted him dead, and she was pretty much advocating that. And then she was just screaming, "Hail Satan! Hail Satan!" And then everyone's just, recording. They're doing the documentary. And the funny thing is, in the documentary, there's like a council that actually talk about like, oh, we're here to good, Satanists aren't evil. They actually got together and said, okay, listen, what you said was wrong. We do not condone the, violence, and that's just too extreme. They basically said you're too evil.
That's hilarious.
Ah, shit. I need to live. Oh, fuck!
Shit.
I just realized what
We
time
will
it
make it through this game.
is. I just looked at the time. I'm like, oh, shit. And I'm screaming. Oh, fuck. Yeah, people are sleeping. But,
I did not plan that out very well. Psst.
alright. Watch it. I'm gonna chuck a grenade right after I kill these things. Okay, we're shooting there. Ooh, good. Chucking grenade.
Oh fuck, I'm stuck.
Oh shit.
Behind you. God damn it.
Keep running at me.
Hey, we actually made progress. God damn it.
Oh, but we both didn't die, so. Besides, I only have 1 pip of health anyway.
Oh good, you're back.
Now, if I can get my shotgun. Yes, perfect. But yeah, in the documentary, he was complaining about, like, how could they do this to me?
God damn it.
This was my family, and my family just turned their back against me. And she said, I guess it's a good thing because I'm real. I'm what it's all about. They became too corporate. And I'm just like, it's weird to think that. It's just... She's like,
Okay.
yeah, I'm the only one keeping it real. Oh shit.
God damn it. Pulled me away, I was trying to get my weapons back.
Oh, well, we can go back. Oh shit. Orientation. Oh fuck.
Well, so much for that. Okay, let's just carry on. This will be easier, honestly.
Looks like another shuttle bay. We should be able to
There's
reach
a
the
health
control
pack there
room
if
from
you
the
need it.
3rd level.
No, I'm good now.
He's delirious. In pain. We have to find him.
No man ever pulls out. Unless it's broken.
Oh, fuck. I'm dead. I fell off the edge. With no shields. You know, it's funny. The death scream of the Elite sounds a lot like the War Prodigy works from 40k.
It wouldn't surprise me if they use like the sound folly.
Hopefully enemies stop spawning in so I can respawn back into the game.
Hopefully, I'm trying to stay alive. Shields go up. Anything?
Okay, I'm back.
Let me go back for that health pack.
Control room should be this way.
The captain. Alright, let's see Captain Big Brain.
The captain! His vitals are fading. Please, Chief, hurry!
Bitch, I'm doing as much as... That's right, you can't, so enjoy the ride. Like, you see what I'm doing, Cortana. Like, Chief, hurry, Go ahead, hop in a spacesuit, help.
There's a health pack right there if you need it.
I'll take.
Ooh,
Turn that over. Oh.
Now,
looking at keys.
if I could just get this fucking... Okay. It's a good thing you walked up to
No
keys,
human life signs detected. The captain.
because I went for the
It's
terminal.
one of them. We
And then
can't
you're
let the
stuck
flood get off
watching
this
it.
ring. You know what he'd expect.
At least for a little bit. I hate that
What
you
do
can't
you
just
want
skip it
us
right
to do?
away. I love how the solution to the problem of keys turning into like a proto-gravemind is to just fucking Falcon punch his face in and steal his
It's
brain
done.
chip.
I have the code. We should go.
Alright.
We need
You
to
should
get back
still
to the
be
Pillar
here.
of Autumn. Let's go
Okay,
back to
good.
the shuttle bay and find a ride.
Apparently, I lost my connection to Xbox Live.
Yeah, it just showed you coming back on. Oh fuck.
Ah, fuck.
We need
Okay,
to go
let's
back
try
to the
that
Pillar of
again,
Autumn. Let's go
but
back
with
to the
less
shuttle bay
stupid.
and find a ride.
No promises. Ooh,
Fuck. Okay.
right here. Funnel them in.
And I'm dead again. Jesus Christ, it's just draining fucking points away. Jesus, I didn't think we died that many times.
How many times we died?
I don't know, but it just will not stop counting down.
Oh. I think it also counts down if we stay in a level for too long. Ah, shit.
Well, this is just bullshit.
We need to get back to the Pillar of
Okay.
Autumn. Let's go
Time
back to
to
the shuttle
funnel
bay
in.
and find a ride.
And now we gotta go back to the shuttle bay.
I believe that's the plan.
Oh, fuck.
Careful, I think we're supposed to steal those.
Perfect. Grab one of the escort banshees and we'll use it to return to the Pillar of Autumn.
Gotcha.
There, we win.
Yeah, we win. IR winner. Ha ha ha.
Just one more fucking level and then we're done.
Aw.
Now the important question is, are you gonna want to drive or do you want me to drive?
How well do you remember it, or how well can you drive through it?
I do alright.
I kind of want to see how well I do. This
All
is
right,
the
you
last
drive.
level, isn't it?
Do what?
This is the last level, right?
Yeah. We gotta fight our way to the bridge, then we gotta fight our way to the engine core, then we gotta blow up the engine core, then we gotta get the fuck out of this shit.
I remember there being maybe one or two missions before, but I'm like, did we really just blow through Halo 1 that fast? Holy shit.
Well, remember, we got through the first 6 levels over the
Yeah,
course of
nice.
like 4 hours the other day.
Yeah, but Halo felt longer than
I think it's because back in the day it was such a new experience that it took way longer to get through shit.
that. Yeah, we know Halo so well by now.
I mean, half of how we handle things at this point has become instinctual, rather than, you know, something that's thought out.
Yeah, this is definitely the last level. Shit. It's not even 2 o'clock. Yeah, well, hey, at least we got Halo Reach.
Yeah, we'll get a start on that. We'll finish this off, and then once we finish it off, I'll end this stream, and then I'll set up a new one for Halo Reach.
This thing is falling apart.
Give some time to go to the bathroom.
Gonna make it.
We'll make it.
Yeah,
Pull up.
I think this is gonna be the first game that complete.
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
I love how
Oh
he doesn't
god, it
answer.
fucking reeks in here. Hang on, let me spray some Febreze.
Oh no, you don't know bad smelling until you go to a fucking League of Legends match in a freaking Microsoft store.
We need to get to the bridge. For
Okay.
We can use the captain's
Like,
neural implants to
that's some-
initiate an overload
that's some
of the
rancid
ship's
smell.
fusion engines. The explosion
This is my
should
friend,
damage
he
enough
plays League of
systems below
Legends,
it
he
to
goes to the-
destroy the ring.
Where he was telling me the story of the crowd smelling so bad that one of the store associates had to walk around the crowd spraying Febreze. But he was just doing it to the point where he's like, I don't care, you smell like shit. I'm doing this in front of everybody. Right.
You know, it's way cleaner in the old graphics.
Oh yeah, because they couldn't put so much textures into it. Like it's more streamlined and simplified, and the new one, everything's all like a grate. It's got like a bunch of sewer grates everywhere. Caution tape. But the funny thing is, with like the old Halo, the textures are there. It's just you got to get really freaking up close to truly see all the like little individual details.
Oh fuck. we're back. Okay.
So, I forget, when do you go back to work?
Either Wednesday or Thursday. Not 100% sure. They put me on a crew now, so, but I'm not sure whether they're about to go on day shift or night shift.
Okay.
I still got a few days, so.
Yeah, it should be good. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to be doing anything until CDL classes, so... I'm just pretty much
The bridge. You
chilling
made it.
out
Let's get to work.
and just waiting. Because I do gotta at least read up on the manual to test before I take the CDL test. You know, get my physical.
Yeah, there's a website with the practice tests on it. So
Really?
yeah. It's cdltest.com. You just enter your state and it pulls up. It's basically the actual test you need to take.
If you got a link to it, I would greatly appreciate it.
Hang on. Yeah.
Because that sounds really fucking helpful.
I leave home for a few days.
Because the thing is, I know
Yeah.
that the first time you take the test, they say that you only pay for the
That
convenience
should
fee,
give us
which is
enough
like
time to
less
make
than
it to a lifeboat and
$6 or
put some
something.
distance between ourselves and
And then
Halo
if you
before the
fail the
detonation.
test, you have to pay $10 for every segment you failed
I'm
that you're
afraid that's out of the
planning to
question,
retake.
really.
Oh, hell.
Ridiculous! That you would imbue a warship's AI with such a wealth of
Like-
knowledge? Weren't you worried it might be captured? Or destroyed?
He's in my data arrays, a local tab.
You can't imagine how exciting this is!
You're in
To
Florida,
record
right?
all of our lost time! Human history is
Vice City.
fascinating.
I'm in St. Cloud.
Oh, how I will enjoy every moment of its categorization! To think that you would destroy this installation as well as this record! I am shocked.
There.
Almost too
It's in the
shocked.
Discord for you.
No, thanks.
He stopped the self-destruct sequence.
Why do you continue to fight us, Reclaimer? You cannot win. Give us the construct, and I will endeavor to make your death relatively painless and...
At least I still have control over the comm channels.
Where is he?
I'm detecting taps throughout the ship. Sentinels, most likely. As for the monitor, he's in engineering. He must be trying to take the core offline. Even if I could get the countdown restarted, I don't know what to do.
How much firepower would you need to crack one of the engine shields?
Not much. A well-placed grenade, perhaps, but why? Okay, I'm coming with you. Chief, Sentinels!
I love how the hand grenade in this game is closer in size to a fucking brick of Z4.
Yeah, because it was smaller in the original. He was kind of tossing like a baseball original. Here it's like a huge fucking chunk. It looks like almost like a pineapple.
The ship was heavily damaged when it crashed. Head to the cryo chamber. We should be
But
able
yeah,
to get to
so
the engine
I
room through
remember.
there.
Did I ever tell you that when the time what happened when I went to CDL training?
You told me you went there and it was you and two other people that actually stayed because everybody
Yeah.
else had something that disqualified them, mostly felonies.
Yes. Yes. Okay. But the lady was telling us about this. He took his test and failed 9 times, and he would pay $10 for the segment that he failed. So he spent about $90 thinking to himself, damn, either that's a lot of information to like study for, or he didn't study for it, or I don't know what the hell happened for him to take it that many times. Was it consecutive? Was it like over the course of a year? I don't know. But eventually, you know, she made the joke saying He failed so many times. They said, "Give us your driver's license." They took it away and gave him a $50 gift card to Uber.
Oh fuck. That's especially bad. Oh, shit.
Sub-Zero Snow. Sub-Zero Snow.
Yeah, I have no idea who the fuck that is.
That's our rival. We're going to finish it.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's just run through. Let's stop trying to kill everything. Okay, we're gonna have to kill like this stuff.
Yeah. We're gonna speed run through things.
Ah, god damn it! I forgot some of the sentinels have fucking shields. Please don't shoot me.
I'm trying to shoot the little popcorn guys. They just happen to be attached to your feet. I can punch, but I think that'll do more damage. I can't wait for Halo 2 to get that fucking energy shield. Or that energy sword. Halo 3 I haven't played though. It's so fucking long. I would love to play through that. Like that's the
Watch
one
out,
where
grenade.
that's the one where I think that's the one where I played the campaign the least amount of time.
Really?
Because at that time that's when I started working and hanging, and my dad, you know, was starting to fall out of it because PTSD was getting bad. But we did finish Halo 3, and then Halo Reach, I beat it on my own. And Halo ODST.
Oh, here. I found the terminal. It's right here by the deal. I'll hit that up right quick. Okay, it's not activating. It's doing that fucking delay thing.
Oh no, it activated for me.
Okay. I will try and protect you. I make no promises.
Okay. Perfect.
It did not activate for me at all.
What should activate for you while you're in the middle of trying to run away?
Yeah, shit.
This year's gonna be a good year for games. You got Doom,
Ah, shit.
the remake of Resident Evil 3 and 7. And Final Fantasy, remake of Resident Evil 3 and Final Fantasy 7. Cyberpunk 2077. When that game comes out, oh, there goes. I don't even care what comes out after that. And then all the Halo games will be soon. Whenever. I think the Master Chief Collection on PC, the way they're releasing it is kind of the best way to release it. They kept quiet, and then all of a sudden, hey, Halo 1 here. Hell yeah. Oh, Halo. I'm just waiting for them to do Halo on PC.
still here.
Intense concentration.
Yeah, for some reason this terminal is not activating for me.
Oh shit! It activated for me again. I didn't know you could do a terminal twice. I didn't even push the button.
God damn it. I think this might be one of those push forward situations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, trying to.
And we're back. Okay. Gonna try and find me a shotgun. Probably not gonna. Oh, no, here we go.
Alright, killed one with a shotgun. Yeah.
Here we go.
Alright, I got one. Shit, I'm dead. I got one hunter.
Got that other one.
There's like an elite behind you.
I know. Fuck!
Oh, damn. All those needles.
Oh, you were dead. Okay.
Yeah, I told you. Hunter killed me. I got him, though, but it was explosion.
Right.
Ah, shit. Dead. I think you're gonna have to find a more open space. I'm just looking at your butt now.
You have got to be fucking kidding. Okay.
Freaking elite stuck me.
I stuck him.
I was like trying to run away from it, and I'm like, why is it chasing me? And I realized it stuck me. Okay.
Damn it.
Oh, it just went in a circle.
Yeah. Alright, that's right, we gotta pass through the armory to get to the engines. Oh fuck. Invisible flood. Now that's bullshit.
Oh, damn, there's a lot of them. Watch out. Throwing a grenade.
Fuck.
Yeah, they all kind of came out of the room.
Wait, is the armory not? Wait, I bet the door's fucking across the hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, engineering this way.
Engine room located. We're here.
Wow.
Alert! The monitor has disabled all command access. We can't
Jesus.
restart the countdown.
Yeah, you're
The
switching
only
between how the
remaining
engine room
option
used
is
to look like
detonate
and what
the
it looks
ship's
like.
fusion reactors.
Yeah,
That
is
should do
just...
enough damage to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics and
Oh,
procedures.
man.
I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive core.
Surrender the construct to me, or I will be forced to take you offline permanently.
Yay. Jumping puzzles.
Good!
from
Step 1
2000.
complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor. We need a
You know,
catalyst
first-person
explosion to
platform is so
destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cells. Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance.
Oh, trust me,
Analyzing.
Cortana, we know what that is.
Fusion reactor number 1 destabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors. That should be enough to trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
Alright, that's 2. Alright, we got 2 more to do.
Yeah, we get this out of
Keep it up. Only 1 more fusion reactor to go.
I got it. Oh shit. Okay, now I got it.
Yes.
That did it. The engine's gone critical. Based on the current rate of decay, we should have 15 minutes to get off the ship. We don't have much time. We should move outside and signal for evac. Accessing schematics.
Alright.
There's a service lift at the top of the engine room. It leads to a Class 7 service corridor
I will
that runs
get my
along the ship's
platforming
dorsal
back on
structure.
track and Halo.
Hurry!
Oh wait, wrong way. That was how we got in here. Fuck. I shouldn't have jumped off where I did. Luckily it's not time till we actually get to the driving portion.
Please wait for update.
Yes, luckily.
Kinda like how in movies 5 minutes can take 3 hours.
Have you ever seen that Upright Citizens Brigade skit? I think it was called 60 Seconds. And it was a 10-minute skit. Yeah. It was basically like a bomb was gonna blow up and and they had like this huge revelation of the bomb's gonna blow up in 60 seconds, and the guy's like, I swear that if your father was here today, he'd be proud of you. How do you know that? Because I'm your father, and I'm holding a bomb that's gonna go off in 40 seconds. It's like, but Dad, you never tell me. And he goes on with this like long ass backstory.
Oh shit, my bad.
That lasts for like 2 minutes.
Oh, you're still alive. That's good.
Yeah.
And
That
I'm
lasts for
back.
like. Oh, I thought you. And I'm dead.
Yeah, I did die, but then I respawned. I may have fired a rocket into the crowd.
May have, in quotes. I may have fired a rocket. I may have shot those people. I may have.
I may have used orphans
Cortana
as
to
the
Echo
order for
419.
rebuilding
Come in,
that
Echo
orphanage.
419. Roger,
I may have
Cortana.
used
Our
their
reach
blood
is
to
555.
power my
The Pillar
machine.
of Autumn's engines are going critical, Foehammer. Request
God, there's
immediate
my
extraction.
console.
Approach the crash site and be ready to pick us up at external
But,
access junction 4C as soon as you get my
Yeah, so the
signal.
guy goes on monologue
Affirmative. Echo 419.
That's hilarious.
where he's been his whole life, and then all of a sudden, he's like
Everything okay?
saying, all I wanted for you was to be
We have
having
a
a normal
wildcat
family.
destabilization of the ship's fusion
Oh,
core.
but
The engines
I
must
don't know
have
if we're gonna
sustained
have
more
time.
damage than we thought.
Analyzing.
Alright, fuck it. I'm
We
driving.
have 6
Let's go.
minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now. Activating final countdown timer.
Shit.
When it reaches 0, the engines will
Okay, we're
detonate.
good. We're good.
The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't be here when it blows.
Alright, let's see if I remember this shit. Oh, fuck. That's the part that always gets me. You gotta fucking maneuver around that shit.
I think the way that this was laid out, you're supposed to have like a minute left. Almost. Ah, shit. I was reloading, but I held it too long and I hopped out.
I'm not waiting for you. I'm going to finish this shit.
No! Come back!
Now
This
be the
ship
proper canon ending. Only the Master Chief and Cortana survive.
I'm just the clumsy. Well, I'm gonna go find that food nipple and run. I can do it on foot. Do it. Oh no, I can't. That's right. You can only go. You can only walk so far. Well. Oh no, I lived and I only have nay. This is gonna be a slow death. This. Oh,
Damn,
oh,
steering like an Asian chick.
yeah. Oh shit. I respawned.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
The funny thing is, it reminded me of a story when, see, my ex, she was one-third Filipino, two-thirds Chinese. She was renewing her life, and she got into an accident that same day.
That's hilarious.
And she was calling, crying to me about it. And the funny thing is,
Cortana to Echo
being the
419.
asshole that I am,
Request extraction
rather than
now
comforting
on
her,
the
being like,
double.
oh babe,
Affirmative, Cortana.
okay, I said to her, but honey, you're Asian. Yeah, got in the doghouse that night.
Oh, you're alive.
Wait,
Hop
stop.
on.
This is where Foehammer is coming
Yes.
to pick us up.
Alright, let's
Hold
go.
position here.
I will shoot spastically.
Cortana to Echo 419. 2 Covenant Banshees.
Oh, that's right.
approaching
Doesn't
on your
the timer
six.
stop for this
Evade.
moment?
Say again.
Echo 419!
The timer just kind of disappears when you
She's
get
gone.
close, but it picks
Calculating
back up.
alternate escape route.
Good.
Ship's inventory inventory shows one longsword fighter is still docked in Launch Bay 7. If we move now, we can make it.
Two chiefs, one seat.
That's one thing I liked about how Halo 3 handled multiplayer co-op in campaign, because like it made each one unique.
Chief, up ahead.
And since most people were just gonna do like 2-player co-op, it worked out perfectly because both player characters would always be present.
Yeah, how did that work if you had four people? 'Cause I only did 2.
So if you had 4 people, you had 2 more elites. One of them just wore the standard elite armor, and the other one had the like close quarters elite armor. The one with the enclosed helmet.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't the. All right, now we have to go on foot.
Move! We need to get aboard now!
Nearly there. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
Oh, fuck. I'm dead.
I live. Oh! Bullshit.
Don't.
Alright. Hopefully the fucking fall isn't so intense this time. Because if I hadn't lost my hit points, I would have made it.
I feel like they gave you more time.
Chief, up ahead there's a gap in the trench. At top speed, we should be able to clear it.
No, we've got plenty of time. Like, I don't even think the timer's still on. It's just I didn't have enough health. Yeah.
I know.
See,
The
last
timer's
time when I
still on.
landed, it fucking took hit points away from us. So like you were down to like 3, and I only had 5.
Like I was saying, what I meant was, I feel like they added more time in the
That's the
Master
ship.
Chief Collection.
Move! We need to get aboard now!
I remember this being way more nail-biting. More time.
And we made it.
This side up.
We're cutting it close.
Tell me, never think about it.
I like how she says that with the urgency of going to be late to a party.
Here we go.
Not imminent death.
Oh, late for the death party.
I also like how that ship that you take is called a longsword. It doesn't look anything like a sword, it looks like a fucking stingray. Like, that is such a missed opportunity. They totally should have called it a stingray.
I mean, it looks like a stealth bomber.
Yeah, it kind of does look like a stealth bomber. But I mean, it looks way more like a stingray than the
Shut them down,
warthog
we'll
looks
meet
like a
them later.
warthog.
Oh yeah. I think it would look more like.
Nancy, a look?
I remember I got so disappointed when he took off his helmet and they didn't show you what his face looked like. And we're like,
It's
"Oh."
worse if you no clip through, because what happens is he just takes his helmet, there's another one underneath because they never built the model without the helmet on.
Did anyone else make it?
That's funny.
Scanning.
I know in Halo 3 everyone was talking about it saying, oh,
Disgusting
did we finally
echoes.
get to see his face? Because people
We're
were
all
like trying to
that's left.
put the camera in an angle where you see
We did
his
what we
eyes
had
and
to
apparently
do
he has a
for
star.
Earth.
But it's
An
just
entire
like pitch
continent
black with two
armada
white eyes and a
obliterated, and the
star.
flood. We had no choice.
That's funny.
Halo. It's finished.
Like,
No.
you remember
I
Attack of the
think
Show
we're
on
just getting
G4
started.
Yeah.
with the feed?
Yeah.
How it would always just scroll across throughout the whole network, just keeping you
Yes.
up to date with the most useless shit.
Yeah, it had some of the dumbest shit ever in the feed.
Yeah, but it was great.
Didn't you even run the feed while the ads were running in between shows and
Yes.
shit?
Yes.
Like, that was the best thing. It was almost worth it to watch the ads to see the inane bullshit they felt needed to be on the ticker.
It depends on certain ads though, because I know, like, I stopped watching G4 the same way everyone stopped watching G4 when they just had nothing but cheaters and cops.
Yeah, that sucked.
That killed the network for me. But the funny thing is, like Kevin Pereira said, because it's that 2 seconds that people stop and just kind of watch cops, and he said, as much as people hated it, that was the most watched thing in the network, because that's the one where most of the masses, they would stop, watch it for 2 minutes, and then change the channel, and that's what the network was looking for. But that's not what the viewers wanted.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I gotta use the bathroom, grab a snack.
Alright, that is Halo 1.
Yeah, that is Halo Combat Evolved. It took us 3 hours and 46 minutes to finish the last 3 levels. Considering it took about the same amount of time to get through the first 6, that tells you how the game ramps things up.
Oh, I mean,
Join us in like an hour.
I mean, we're Halo veterans. Played Halo so much that we did it on heroic just to kind of, give ourselves kind of a challenge. It's the gentleman's way of playing Halo, because we're here to have fun.
For sure.